Oh, you motherfuckers. You think you can do this to me? I'm the man up in this space. You the fuck you think you fucking with? I run shit here. I'ma burn this motherfucker down.
X-Factor like Dez Bryant, my boy 88. Watch dream light when you living like a heavyweight. This ain't a 1 week thing, we grind like every day. Drop this on Fizzle Friday, cause that's my favorite day. And I'm gonna do it my way, cause that's my favorite way. They tried to put me on the shelf like I'm layaway. Told me it ain't no way, so I made a way. Welcome to South Harmon, I'm glad you here today.
Welcome, man. We in the building. Hope y'all glad y'all here today. You know, we glad we here today. Unfortunately, man, today, man, your boy ain't feeling it, man. I told Adam, I said, bro, my head is throbbing, my throat sore, my knees, even my knees sore. That's when you know you're getting old. And when they say those extra extremities get the tinkling and twinkling, that's how I'm feeling right now, man. So I pushed through for y'all. So hey, man,
I love it.
$1,000 super chats, I appreciate it. But I pushed through for y'all, man. Nah, I'm just playing. But yeah, man, I'm pushing through though, man. It was you know, my son been coughing and sneezing out loud all week. I knew it was coming, and out
here messing the vibe. Speaking of the vibes, I mean, like the vibes are off, but you know what? See, this is where South Harmon comes different. Like the vibes might not be perfect, but the vibes are still real. Vibes are still good. We're good, baby. We're ready.
It's authentic, that's for sure. So just know if you see me doing like this, I might be coughing them in my hoodie, man. I ain't spreading germs across the land, and you know, saying what's good.
Listen, man, the big hand, the little hand.
Pops, he did that for you. He just put that on like
Pops and I, you know, after last vibes, we had our own good time, our own vibe, and after the show, and you know, so we're gonna keep building on that momentum, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, man, we appreciate y'all being here. You know, tonight is we always gonna have some fun. We're gonna change it up, do something that I don't see going on, but also being creative and get y'all in tune with us, man. So I see Pops is in the building, of course, man. Jake was up in here early, pre-gaming like always. DB in the building. Hey, DB, man, I just want to let you know, tonight we're playing fake football, okay? Last week you was fussing me out about this is impossible, it never happened. So I'm just letting you know it's another fantasy NFL football night, brother, all right? This make-believe, we're going to have some fun, man, all right?
You know what?
Don't cuss me out, brother.
It's okay, because this is the thing, right? So you got like DB. DB, the reason where it's really fun for him is when we give him the fantasy version. When the crazy things happen that he can't expect to happen in real life, we give him the vibes early. You know, we're gonna have some. I'll tell you this: if you have that type of mentality going into this DB, you're gonna be flabbergasted, mouth open. Like, just get ready for it, man. We coming.
Yeah, nah. So I'm glad you're here, though, DB, man. For real. My man, Random Boss said we late. I know we late, my boy. But guess what?
Listen,
we ain't got no food for you tonight. So I was trying to look for Rock in the kitchen cooking. He overcooked right now. So hey, man, you know, you here though. I'm glad you here. As long as you here, it don't matter when we show up, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Random it's not random when we're late with me. You kind of guilty by association.
Nah,
we tend to be a few minutes behind the schedule.
Nah, for real. Yeah, my boy Voorhees in the building, man.
Damn, you got a hot toddy, don't you?
Nah, I just got some.
You got some regular tea. It's not the hot toddy. Okay,
orange, ginger, lemon, whatever. Yep. But you're right though, Soggy, man. I need my boy Rock, man. You right, Randall. We need call Rock, man. My boy Rock cooked me some soup at 5 a.m. when we was in Ohio last year. Rock, man, where your soup at, Playboy? I need it.
Rock, see, this is the thing, man. Like, I'm uniquely me, but I just can't. I don't hold a candle to this guy. He's gonna be like, look, I know how to get Fizz back in his mold. I'm gonna do it my way though. All right?
Making it from scratch.
I'm gonna do it the ATM way. We're gonna make the Jeffrey Fizzle come out, so to speak. You know.
Nah, for real. So we're gonna push through this thing, man. It's all love. It's all good. No worries on that one. I did want to shout out my boy, man, over at Passion Killers, man. I caught me one of these hoodies from my boy, man. I told him tap in with me. I don't see you in the chat yet, bro. But Passion Killers, man, I got it on. I'm holding it down for you. So you know, we gotta let the people know, man. So
give me a little, I mean, at least me. You don't have to do it for the audience, but give me a little backstory. What do we got here?
Well, like I told you yesterday, we was on the phone, bro. I know everybody. I know the UPS man, the maintenance man, the everybody.
Well, they know you.
Well, something like that. So we just get to rapping. I see him all the time, and I don't know how we start talking, but we get to chopping it up. Next thing I know, we follow each other on Instagram. Next thing I know, he like, man, I sell hoodies. I'm like, bet. Let me know which. Make me one. I cop it. So I ain't asked no questions. I ain't even want to know what it looked like, man. I'm gonna just support, show some love, and he dropped it off for me. So it's the I think it's the post office sticker right here, and so. I don't want to put my man whole information out there, but just know it relates to what he got going on. So it's the post office. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that you're in the post office right now, when after we talked, today was a day from chaos, and I had a few jobs that didn't get done. One of which was going to the post office to send something to Fizz. He rocking the post office sticker. I love that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So shout out my boy, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, man, tonight, man, we ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Tonight, we are gonna have another fun night of make-believe football, but it's make-believe in a good way. It's what we all love to see, right? So we got a draft coming up next week. We won't be in these chairs on Friday night. So why not just have a draft? But this draft a little different. For all the people that don't pay attention to all these big names, offensive line, D-line, cornerbacks, 80% of y'all at least know the running backs and the receivers and the quarterbacks. So tonight, we're going to do a mock draft on the PFF simulator, all 32 teams, but only offensive players. So that means,
okay,
I don't care if you know this team need a D tackle or they need an O-line. I don't care. The rules are the rules, man. So tonight, offense wins. You know what I'm saying? So so basically tonight, all those running backs that we see Adam in the 3rd and 4th round, they're gonna slide up to the first.
They're gonna get their shine early. We're
Exactly.
We're gonna give them the VIP pass at the
100%, bro. Now we're gonna keep it in order though. We're gonna keep it in the same order, but
it's like at the amusement park though. If you had the VIP, you could sneak in the back. You don't have
100%, man. We're gonna cheat, man. Sorry, defense does not win in this game we playing. And hopefully we introduce y'all to maybe one of these moves do happen on draft night. It just happened 3 or 4 rounds later.
I was gonna say we listen. We'll do IDP a different night. All right, for tonight though, we doing offense, man.
For sure.
We want to score points.
For sure. So that's what we on, man. Let's go ahead and get it started, man.
Let's run it up.
Yeah. I got it, bro. So DB, where you at, man? Don't cuss me out, man. I know it's fake.
I love DB's what he's doing right now in Canada. Like as he's hearing this, he's getting ready to tear you up too.
So I ain't know what tonight was going to be, Adam. I was going to send the link out and let people join, but I was like, I don't want to try to fill this thing up and we take too long. So
sure,
we're gonna go off of me and you, but the chat too. If anybody know a player, auto pick like the Titans, we pretty much know that pick. So majority will rule at the end of the night on the picks, but
this has high. I already can tell this has high replay value. The people are gonna start getting angry early, and it's gonna be fun.
Oh no, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna wait to see. They're gonna have to go all the way to round 30 to pick 32 and see.
Y'all gonna let me get the Browns pick for real? It's gonna be we're gonna start it off with a bang too.
All right, so I'm gonna do this. Since you want the Browns pick, I'm gonna go odds, you go evens, and we'll let. We gonna. How you want to do?
You know what? Here, listen. What I don't actually, to be completely honest, what I don't want to do is make the decision that's going to ultimately screw the Browns. So if you want to go flip flop, I could totally do that.
All right, bet. Let's do this. You do 1, I do 2, and the chat do 3. And so we gonna do it.
I like that.
So it's a three man draft. You first, I'm second, chat third. It was roll it and keep it going.
Steph Curry, let's go. All
right, let's get it, man. Start this draft. Who you got at the 101, my brother?
I mean, to mess with DB in this, everybody, I want to kind of get crazy, but it's just so consensus at this point. And, you see like in years past where all of a sudden like Baker was not supposed to be 1 and he became 1. Like there might be some crazy hype train coming later, but right now it's just Cam Ward there's not even I haven't seen a mock that doesn't have Cam Ward and it feels like ages, man.
The DB. Yes, we're not throwing out the need. The need is offense.
No, we're just saying
offense.
They get the Jerry Jones mentality. We're going to
get offense, brother. So yes, we taking offense only, man. So it could be your favorite player. It could be the player that you think fit. But
and by that standard, that means Travis Hunter playing wide receiver.
100%. So you said you got Cam Ward?
Yeah, I'll have plenty of time to mess this thing up. I don't need to get crazy right off the rip,
All right. Well, since you went that route, man, I gotta go this route, man. We're gonna go Travis Hunter, man. Travis Hunter to the Cleveland Browns.
You going that guy, the generational dual threat that can now go to the worst situation out here.
I mean, unfortunately, I would prefer him in the New England, but if I gotta be the Cleveland Browns, I'm not letting him pass me, and I'm also, let Joe Flacco get him some little bit of rep whenever he go out there and throw the ball. So Travis Hunter, man.
We need someone special like him to turn this thing around. So let's get it.
No,
all right, chat. You get the New York Giants. How's that for fun?
New York Giants, man. We're gonna go with the chat on the New York Giants, man. Y'all let us know. While y'all making this pick though.
Hey, you know what? I'm on a real clock right now, as we're doing this too.
Okay.
I just realized, but go ahead, chat.
Well, Pops, to
answer
your question, why nobody likes Dylan Gabriel, because he's garbage. He was just in good offenses. He was just in good offenses. He stayed in college for like extra time, and he stayed in timeout for like 2 extra years for a reason. He's garbage, man. So
hey, yo, Fizz has a little bit of that edge on him right now. Like I ain't even messing with this.
Hey,
stuff,
shout
man.
out to Dylan Gabriel if you hear this, but yeah, we good on Dylan Gabriel, Pops. Theo.
My.
So I don't know if you heard, bro. We going offense only. We cheating tonight. No defensive players whatsoever, bro. Only offense. Skipping defense.
You know
so
what?
no Abdul Carter.
Speaking
Unless you
of,
want Carter to play running back, then I feel that. But
let's you know what? And let's recreate last year. If you remember, I think defense didn't come off the board till pick 15. It was a movie. You know,
damn.
All them quarterbacks, all them offensive players, man. We're gonna do that again. I like that.
Damn, I ain't even. Damn, you're right. I was here thinking you're 100% right.
So
okay, Theo says Shador right here.
I feel like it makes a lot of sense with Shador just from if the Giants are kind of the mindset like we ain't ready yet and we want to put the New York limelight in front, right? We got this is putting ass in the seats and putting money back into the brand. So regardless of how it pans out too.
Ain't nobody else rebuttal it, man. So we're gonna go Shador Sanders on that one. That's probably would have been my pick anyway. But how y'all feeling about the New Orleans Saints saying that Derek Carr, ain't looking too good, a shoulder injury or something like that? He's saying that
man, Fizz all of a sudden he's starting to feel a lot better right now. Hey, that is kind of crazy though. I was I mean it's not it's just one of those things that I feel like everyone has been thinking and the group think's been stronger and stronger. But the fact that it's coming out in any capacity and like from wherever is a little more noteworthy because everyone just doesn't talk negatively about him, and then he stinks every year.
Yeah.
And you just get fed up with it.
For sure. I see my boy in the building, man. Passion Killers, bro. I gave you a shout out earlier, man. Shout out to you, bro. Definitely representing for you tonight, man. So appreciate you tapping in, my boy. Hit that subscribe button, man. Hold it down for me, man.
Let's get a subscriber in here, man.
Matter of fact, he a Tampa fan, so we'll see what we got for you, man. We see what we're gonna cook up for you later, bro.
Okay. Genty, this is a good question mark. Like if we just go in offense, right? Like
yeah, we going offense.
Genty, all of a sudden, man, like, well, it's on me, right?
Yeah, it's on you.
It's my world, and DB wants Genty. Now I have a lot of power all of a sudden. Man, okay. So if you're the New England Patriots, right? You have. I feel like they need to address the offensive situation because Drake May is just not. You could tell last year he's not in a position to be surrounded with talent. I feel like that's where Travis Hunter is just such a no-brainer. If he's there, they're not passing on him, in my opinion. This throws a curveball in here, and you know what? I'm gonna say because this is a little bit more. So we're gonna start throwing some wrenches into DB's, stereo. So let's go Tet, man. We're gonna take Tet.
Hey, tank for Tet, baby. That's my dog, man. I don't care what nobody say. Tank for Tet, man. I liked it. I like the call, man.
Let's get Tet. Let's listen. Tet may not be very good anymore, and people may start to think this, but people kind of sleeping on Tet a little bit at this point. I think too.
All right, well. Since you left me with the honors, man, I'm going to cheat and go get Ashton Genty, man. I'm going to get Genty right here.
Leonard Fournette early. I'm going to spoil you early. Okay.
Spoil you the Raiders. They're going to be sick to their stomach right now. But we're going to Ashton Genty to the Jaguars, man. Hopefully Travis turns long. I said Travis.
Well, Travis Etienne about to get turned out of there, right?
Yeah, well, Tank Bigsby, who knows? I mean, we're gonna ask Genty.
They had a good little career. It was a nice cup of coffee, but this is gonna be Ashton Genty's show now.
They did. So what we got, DB? Or who else in the chat, man? This is the Las Vegas Raiders.
We just took Genty from DB. DB was actually screaming for him at 3. So
I'm sure that was his auto pick.
Now, here's the thing, right? You got to start throwing the hog mollies in here too, right? On the offensive side of the ball. So I'm curious what the group chat decides to conjure up together here, man. Kind of.
What pick y'all got? What pick y'all got, mate?
All of a sudden, Fizz is like, listen, I'm gonna still bring my energy. It's just gonna have to be through, this technology thing we
Yeah,
got.
man. I'm gonna try to get my juices flowing. But I took, like I told you, bro, when I'm sick, I don't know how people lay in the bed and just soak in the sickness, bro. Because when I'm sick, if I lay in bed all day, I feel worse.
Yeah,
I feel terrible. I gotta move around. I feel like moving around gets my mind off of it, and then it go away casually. But just laying in it all day, I don't know how people do that, man. I can't do it, bro. So I said I gotta get on
really
the stream,
sick. Like if I get like like when I had COVID a few times like that. All right, yeah, I got no choice basically.
Yeah, well, I had COVID. I couldn't even move. So yeah.
But if to your point, like where you're there, I'd like to get the blood flowing, man. Try to feel a little better.
Man, look, these dudes. Man, listen, Theo, you said take Will Campbell, bro. We going offense, man. Listen, I'm about to put the rules out, man.
I actually will say I promoted that. I said we got to start talking the hog mollies at some point. So hey, listen, man, this is the Vibes channel, all right.
All right. My bad.
Everybody has a good offensive line. That Chicago Bears thing.
My bad.
Everybody's in a good spot. The Bears, it's all solved. We want.
I mean, why not give him Tyler Warren, man, and cheat the game, man? You know.
Oh my goodness. Brock Bowers, they're gonna run 12 personnel. They might run, they might pass. And you know what's crazy? Tell me that ain't Pete Carroll. Like
that's why,
out here running 12 personnel on a regular basis. Man, that shit would be so ugly too. Oh my gosh.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna give y'all 5 seconds and we're gonna auto pick, man. I got my own pick. I'm gonna let you say it first.
Hold on, let's see. Let's see. Did we get? We actually didn't even get like a true.
No, we didn't.
We didn't get a single selection. Man, I tell you this. You know what, Fizz? It's all right. I'm gonna start picking it up, I'm gonna bring it for everybody that ain't bringing it out here. Let's go. I'm gonna give them about 5 seconds to give me something. Ooh, I like this. Johnny Detroit's trying to mess the draft up, man. He said Detroit trying to trade up, bro. Detroit's trying to trade up.
He said trading for Carter though.
But this is the thing, Johnny. Like I'll let you trade up and get the chaos going, but the problem is he doesn't exist in this draft. It's an offensive draft.
Johnny Detroit, man, we appreciate you, brother. I don't know if you caught it earlier.
To that point, though, how about the same idea in this trade? Look, I think we should do this. Let's do it.
Can we trade with the basic?
You know what?
Because I didn't sign in with PFF. Though.
You know what? If you didn't sign in, then we
no trades, bro.
Damn. I was ready. I was getting ready to cook up, baby. I was ready.
You know what? I ain't even think of that, bro. I just wanted to get it started. My mind is on my elbows and
what? No, hit trade. There's 3. What if you hit that trade right by your mouse right there? Oh, by my mouse. I'm tripping.
You
draft a player. Trade is right under.
Oh yeah. You're right. Well.
Oh yeah. Let's get. Listen, we're gonna give people a little time to catch up in the chat because we're gonna make Detroit go up to get Tyler Warren. I love this.
All right, what we making them pay?
That is the ultimate thing, right?
Detroit moving up to take Tyler Warren.
Yeah, the same thing you talked about with Brock Bowers.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we're gonna make it happen in Detroit, right?
Well, Theo said they want Chip Kelly want Travion Henderson though. What you thought about that?
Okay, I won't listen. The chat has the pick.
There's their pick. It's their pick.
So here's the thing. Actually, no. You know what? They had it. They traded it to me. They traded it to me. Now I get to make the pick. So. What kind of discount did y'all give me?
That's man. They like pick 28 or something, man. That's
so put them up, pull them up. Let's see what they got. Well, you're gonna have to just basically take it all. Give me 28.
Yep.
A 26 first and a 60.
All right.
What y'all think about that?
It said lock though. I don't think I could do it. Nope.
No. Oh wait! Force this. Wait, hit that button right there. Hit that button right there. Can you hit that button that says check on the right? Force this
straight.
Let's see.
It still say nope.
I'm locked up. They won't let me out. Damn. I was ready. I was ready to start having a ball up here.
My bad. I mean, if you want to open up another tab and open up, we can start it from scratch.
You know what?
And run it over.
To be honest with you,
we ain't far in the draft. We only on pick 6.
For the vibes. Listen.
You know how we get down, man. Look,
I will make far more complicated things happen for the people.
All right. So matter of fact, I'm gonna let you control it, man, so I can be over here.
Yeah, you know what?
Coughing and
And we'll let everybody kind of get their feet wet, get used to what's about to come their way, and get ready to start making some actual picks. So
there we go. My bad, y'all. Hey, y'all know how we get down on Friday, man. It's always something going on, man. We in the building though.
This is the true South Harmon vibes, right? We just kind of, hey, don't get a Jello blow up. That's crazy. That's
You know how
awesome.
we get down, man. That was my bad on that one, man. We going. They go. My boy J Jack. All right, the chat moving in, man. Now y'all with us. We
See?
took.
Sometimes you got to
maybe
shake
they
them up,
used
man.
us.
You got to grab the bull by the horns. Let's go.
You know what happened, bro? We started the show off too early. We should have just talked a little bit, seen what was good. We started too
we
early.
setting the tone. We setting the stage. Like, wake up, y'all. Wake up.
Now
Fizz
we
is out
back.
here fighting the demons. Come on, man. Let's go. All right.
Now we back.
Let me see here.
I'm gonna close this one out though.
Go ahead. We'll just ad lib. You know,
Yeah.
a similar thing to last time when you froze. We just kind of we pivot right now.
Well, we play a little BBL Drizzy, man, in the background. She was good, man. Hopefully, y'all having a good time, man. We try and get it together. You know, I'm feeling broken. Adam has on a broken jersey, and now we're trying to figure out what's going on with the stream, man. So,
damn, that was crazy. This is a tough one to admit. Like, you and Mike called this shit with Jaden Daniels, and I just wasn't quite drinking the Kool-Aid enough. The crazy thing is I still liked him, but relative to y'all, it was a far cry from I hated him, basically. And
well, it was more landing spot to me. Once he went there, I knew it was a wrap. If he would have went to New England, I would have felt different. But
okay, so let me see.
I knew that mumbo sauce was going to get the kicking in soon, man.
I'm trying to, honestly, bro, this is where, you know what's crazy? I'm out here. What's happening right now is just insane. You can't see it. They making me subscribe to this thing. Like, speaking of subscribe to the channel, I'm out here subscribing to a damn.
I'm about to say we got a code in the Discord.
Do we have a login? That's fine.
Yeah. It's in the Discord.
Damn. BBL Drizzy. See, look, I'm out here.
Yeah, it's in the Discord. Once we get that code up, man, we're gonna start this thing from scratch and get it popping.
Bang.
Might be a couple more trades.
All right. So, hey, you know what, DB? I know you're here. I'm gonna give you a task. I know you hate me already. Can you help me get the login, my boy?
Yeah, send it.
Give me a little Discord action. You know.
You know we going on the fly.
Listen, I've been talking a lot of shit about the tariffs. I'm gonna take it back for right now. All right, just to we on the same squad here, DB. Let's get locked in.
We working through the kinks, baby. We working through the kinks, man. You know
it's gonna be fun, bro. Just listen. I know Fizz right now is like every moment of time that passes, it's a little bit tougher. We working, sometimes the juice is worth the squeeze, you know.
Hey, man.
Hey, look bit of juice. CJ, it's all right. Hey, Fizz, on some like vibe shit too. I remember we were my buddy, my good friend, his younger brother had like this, kind of cabin get together in the woods for a weekend. So the first night you go hard, right? Everybody's getting crazy. So then the next day, like, obviously moving slow, but by the time like midday comes around and you're thinking, all right, we got to get back to the day drinking and get the fire going, bro. Jay Jackson, everybody is out here just sleep, like wants no part of anything. Little game of pass the bottle. All of a sudden, bro, that hot toddy had people wide awake in about a half hour, dog. Like feeling a lot better. So
I'm blown because I can't find it. I know where it's at. It's in the Discord, but I cannot find it.
I'll tell you one thing, bro. This is at this point. We're pot committed to this. Like,
no, we locking in for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like
we gonna get it popping, baby.
The alternate options do not.
What's good, E? Appreciate.
What's good?
He said check your DM, man. We good. We good.
You know what? Back. Listen, and the one thing is, DB, while I may ask too much of you, I know you can deliver. I know you can deliver for me.
Look, DB actually participated in a fake draft, man. We appreciate you, my boy. We appreciate.
When we get DB on board, though, that's when everything becomes unlocked. Okay. Let's dial this in.
Man, my lungs.
You wait till I start making these trades, then you're really not gonna be able to breathe.
All right, man. That's enough of me, man.
I'm logging in right now, potentially. Except for I got wrong password. Try again or click forgot password to reset it. No.
Uh-oh.
It's all right though. Listen, this is if you're familiar with AMA at all, this is kind of how it's been. Like in my mind, what's about to take place is gonna be firework, and then it's all of a sudden it ain't. Like something happens. We hit a little railroad bump. We're good. Let me try this one more time.
DB said use the free one, man. Forget forcing them horrendous trades that we making anyway.
Wait, you telling me DB wants to just go through the draft and do it kind of basic? Come on, DB.
Man, come on, DB, bro.
Listen, for the vibes.
Yeah, we vibing tonight, Playboy.
Even like while I get it for you, I love you, but sometimes let somebody live in this vicarious. It's that we are cooked. I don't have the right password. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this. That's what ATM does. All right. Sometimes in the moment of crisis,
Okay. All right. See,
you decide to just lock in. We're gonna try this.
My
We're gonna
boy
get a
said
trial
Mario
on
Hampton
this.
could have went to the Raiders. That would have been just fine. So
Listen, Amari Hampton's coming up soon, and
that's all right. We working on him, man. We working on him.
we good.
We actually got more people in the chat now, so hopefully everybody know the rules.
Bro, now the hype is building, right? The expectations are like, okay, we're ready.
Yeah, you good?
I'm. This is just due diligence, right? I'm about to buy a trial. I'm just doing a quick, give you a little ATM backstory, right? I'm gonna just make sure I don't have to pay full price. I'm running a couple coupon codes, and we're gonna just run this thing. Like $25.
Code, man.
$25. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, man.
It's all right. It's okay. You know what they say about money, right?
What they say?
You'll make it back one day.
All right, man.
I don't know that that's actually true for me any longer. I feel like that thing is a pipe dream now, you know?
Best swerve on that corner, man.
Whoa, let's go.
Right. But you good?
I'm here. Listen, it's
all right.
You ever the start of what you wanted to see, like your show, you go to a show, like the start of the movie slow, right? But sometimes those end up being the good ones. You just have to stick through the boring stuff in the beginning, you know?
Oh, bro, I'm gonna tell you, what was that movie that we went to go see? What's that fake movie where they had the cameras inside the house and it was like jumping and scaring people? They came over like 3 of them at some point, but it's old though. It was shit, man. What's the name of that movie, bro? They got the cameras all around the house, and the people were sleeping, and like you will see them dragging down the hallway in their sleep, but they wake up, didn't know they was in there.
Wait, I'll be honest. While multitasking, I'm thinking of like 10 movies right now. I don't think I'm thinking of the right one. Is it a scary movie?
Yeah, scary movie.
For some reason, I'm locked in on Cabin Fever, and I know that's not it.
Paranormal Activity. There we go, John.
Paranormal Activity was, that's fine.
So listen, bro, I bring the story up because when you said wait for the good parts, right?
Yeah.
We went to go see Paranormal Activity. I think we was about 20 minutes in, and they were just walking around showing them with clips sitting by the pool, then the camera go off. And I was like, man, we out of here. Okay, big man, we not watching the movie yet. You heard a movie, here he come. All right, go, big dog.
Let's see if we can,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, do your thing, bro. So
it's a simulator, right? The mock draft simulator?
Yeah, mock draft simulator, yeah. So long story short, 20 minutes in, bro, they not doing nothing. They turn the camera on, turn it back off. They smiling, laughing, go back off. We walked out the movie theater. It come on DVD or whatever it was at the red box. I rent it, skip past that part. We like, all right, let's finally watch this thing, because I heard it was all right, but I didn't see nothing good. Man, that movie scared the shit out of me, bro. But I didn't, we didn't never watch it in the theater. So we rolled out, you know what I'm saying? So seeing it in the house, like you said, waiting for that good part, we did not wait on the good part, bro. We got up out of there. And I kind of regretted leaving, man. I ain't gonna lie.
For real?
I mean, watching it over, I wish I would have stayed.
Sometimes you have to, stick through the points like this where
for real.
I don't even know what the hell. Who the hell PFF is out here making me look crazy? It's honestly not PFF. It's the user error for sure.
I'm about to say, bro, you want me to do this, man?
No, I'm working on it. We good. Hold on.
You prefer Rome or J-Mo this shit? I'm taking Rome 100%, my boy.
Now, I'll say this. The wait is going to happen. I think the juice is worth the squeeze, but y'all can let me know if it was worth it or not, all right? So
I say this, it better be more than one trade after doing all this.
Fizz, come on, man. Like, I may not give you everything you desire. Like, I know there's a lot going on for you, but I promise you we're going to come with trades multiple times. All right, so now I need to share my screen.
Apparently, I missed Sonic, man. I got to hurry up. Okay, all right.
Sonic? What happened?
I was watching Sonic with him, but I told him I had to do this. He keep coming out here telling me I missed it, so I got to get back in there.
All right, so let's go allow. I'm at the mock draft simulator. Sharon, come on now. Sharon is Karen. Can y'all see this? Are we locked in or no? Fizz? Did you just mute it?
My bad. I was muted. I was talking the whole time. Yeah. So
I'm out here. Paranormal activity was happening in real life. And I'm like, what's going on? We good? We're cooked.
For real.
All right, so let's redo. Let's just run through what we had
Start it
before.
over.
Yeah. Oh wow.
All right. We're going one round, so we ain't got to worry about that.
So this ain't a trade. We're just going with the pick, right? Start draft. Okay, first pick was Cam Ward. Bam, easy. We kept it simple at the top, right? We'll let the hype build. 2 was you took Travis Hunter, right? Ruined his career before he had a chance. 3, the people took they took am I tripping? It wasn't Genty, I thought. I think it was. Did I take Tet? I'm trying to remember how it went.
You took Tet. You took Tet at the no. What pick you on?
We're on 3. No, the Giants took Shador.
They took Shador. Yeah, they took Shador. Yeah. Tet went to the Patriots.
Tet was me. I kind of tried to switch it up. Okay.
Yeah, I took Genty at the Jaguars.
Genty and boom. Now we're locked in for
Raiders. There we go.
The Raiders. The Pete Carey about to give this pick up like it's nothing. And this was y'all's pick too, so you're a part of this.
I ain't gonna lie, I like that Marion Hampton, but since we went through all this, we're gonna make a trade.
Oh, we making a trade. Well, not. Hey, let's make a trade today. All right, so we said Detroit for Johnny Detroit, man. Why not you? 28, round 1 and 60 for a goddamn tight end. It's gonna be
so Johnny. Just to let you know, bro, we drafting only offense tonight. We skipping. He said he want the tight end. He want Carter to play tight end and DB. He trying to cheat. Come on, Johnny. You cheat.
See, bro. I don't know. I will say this. I respect the ask. I respect the creativity, but I will say we ain't doing that. That's not gonna fly.
I say this. Ben Johnson was there. Maybe we can make it happen, but I don't know, man.
Listen, Sam Laporta and Tyler Warren. Let all the people out there that are the tight end, the A-Warp tight end life, just be mad as hell as this Detroit offense just featuring 2 tight ends. Let's go. Imagine sending 2 first and a second.
Nah, that's crazy.
To go get a tight end.
If I'm the Raiders, though, hey, good luck. Go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, here's the thing, right? Especially with the offense. This is now your this is my pick now. I have carte blanche. Now, check this out. This really makes the whole do we lean in and make this Breece Hall thing like really take a sour turn right now? A really sour turn?
Why you want to do my boy like that, man?
I don't want to, but
I mean, they need a receiver too, though, bro.
Yeah, but this is either way is a reach. But,
well, so you trying to trade Breece Hall?
No, well, they could do that too.
I was about to say that.
You know what?
Makes sense.
I'll tell you this. You asked me if I do all this, if I go through with this process and I see this through, I need to make trades.
Let's get Breece to the Bears.
I like this. Okay, so Breece gonna go to the Bears.
Let's get Breece to the Bears.
All right, Breece. We're gonna let you get free. By the way, that's a big up for Breece. But you know what's gonna happen?
Let's figure out a package around that.
So the Bears are gonna get 7 though too. Or no, they're not getting that. They're just gonna take a running back at 7. Sorry, I'm tripping. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. All right, so what are the Bears going to pay to go get Breece?
I don't think they got to give up the number 10 pick.
No, they don't.
Yeah, so
honestly, I don't even think they have to give up 39.
I would say at least 39.
I think the Bears play 40 chess. They got to get 41. Yeah.
Well, what about 41 and then a 26 second? How about that?
Yeah, except for I think it sounds a lot cheaper for just a 41.
Look,
chat. Realistically, because here's the thing, right? With Breece, if they trade him here, do you think this is a guy that talented, but his rookie contract's coming up sooner than later? And
yeah. Hey, bro, go back to the full draft too. You on my picks? We can't see the
I'm worried. See, look at me. I'm out here worried about my POV and not y'all. So apologies, okay?
Yeah, but we moving Breece to the Bears. I don't know, bro. If I'm Jets, man, you got to give me a 20. You gotta give me a 30.
But here's the thing, you don't. Because you know what I'm about to do? They're about to take a running back at 7. They kind of get bailed out here a little bit. They get like off of Breece. They don't have to worry about this craziness, and they go get their running back that they prefer anyway. They went out. How about what do we think here? Do you think is 41 reasonable? Is it 41 and a third? Is it really 2 seconds? What are we thinking? Give me y'all tell me. I'm not giving up 39. I won't do it out of principle.
All right. Well, if I'm the Jets, you got to give me at least 2 picks. You give me the 41. Give me a next year's third too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I feel like that's over.
Yeah, at least give me. I gotta get next year's third at least.
They probably do, DB, but you know what? We're trying to make mayhem. All right. So here, check this out. Right, this is if I'm the Jets, and you see this? It says they won't accept the trade. That's funny. We asking for all of it. Give me it. Let's go. All right, there it is. We overpaid for Breece, but Breece is not. Breece behind that offensive line, he's about to be resurgence is happening.
Hey,
Jets,
bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about how this first round gonna look when we print it out at the end and look. This shit gonna look crazy, man.
You remember you were talking about how Paranormal Activity started, but the finish, like everyone, it's all everywhere. It's just you trying to keep up is nuts. Now here's the thing, right? They could still get a running back later? Do they draft a Luther Burden? Do they draft a Emeka Buka? Or do they go ahead and just take Trev?
No, they gotta take Hampton.
I mean Hampton. I meant. I
yeah, they're taking Hampton.
You
bro.
know I love Trev, but I misspoke there. I apologize.
Yeah, if you do a move like that and don't come with a running back like right away, you tripping. So I'm taking Hampton, man.
Okay, there it is. The Jets are doing Jets things, my friends.
Hey, the Bears to the moon, man. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
They got according to a lot of people now, they got two, new running backs back there about to go crazy. I'm excited to see it though. All right, the Panthers. Jake, what you got, man? Jake.
Yeah, where Jake at, man? What up, Jake? Where you at, Playboy? You know you down at the Panthers stadium right now, I'm guessing. Let me call him, man.
Hey, Jake. Hey, Jake.
No. I was really about to call.
Jake, where you at, man? Come hold it down for the Carolina Panthers, brother.
She sounds hideous. Jake, talk to me, man.
Nah, but what y'all thinking for the Panthers,
man?
though?
What's popping in Charlotte?
What y'all thinking for the Panthers, though, man? If just in case Jake ain't here, I mean, I think it's a good time for them to get another receiver, man. Stack it up.
Yeah, I'm with it.
If you was willing to pay Deontay Johnson and he ain't did no more, you got to go get another one. So
here's where I'm at with Carolina, right? They finally, when they made this Breece Hall trade, or Breece Hall, damn, I just made a Breece Hall trade. The Bryce Young trade, they gave him nothing to work with, and then they gave the first pick to the Bears, and now they get a good pick. They got say what you want about the receivers, but they got to do this, right? They got to give Bryce a weapon, no?
No, they got to 100%. Adam Thielen, man, is got about 1 year left.
Adam Thielen, give him a little bit of teaching on the way out. He's on the way out, right? Is it Igbuka? Is it Golden? Is it Burden?
You know where I'm gonna go? If it's my pick, I'm going Golden, man. I'm gonna get them a speedster, high flash guy, straight down the field.
I think that makes sense. That makes sense though, because like the bus factor too. Like the Panthers gonna find a way to get the. I mean, like Golden, but
I'm a Luther Burton guy, but I'm taking Golden just for the speed and just opening up the offense for everybody. So if it's my pick, that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I think it's between those three, and I think honestly, we're gonna go Golden. We're gonna get crazy. And the reason I also want to do that, like I want to see Jerry squirm a little bit, just to be upset, like he can't reach for him at 12. How do we feel about Hendo if he landed there? Okay, so wait. How do we feel if they decided to go running back? Hendo visited today. If the Panthers did, I mean, it would be crazy just from the standpoint of like,
yeah, that'd be crazy.
After Brooks, they basically look. I mean, it's a toast investment if you're being honest about it, right? But it seems like Chuba is the new lead
for sure.
At the same point, man, like if Trev is a second round pick or a third round pick, like that's not crazy. Or they trade back into the second round, I could see it.
Well, that basically to me screams I'm saving Bryce Young, and we're gonna run the ball, and you know what I'm saying. We ain't got to worry about putting him behind the line and trying to figure it out. Like we're gonna run the ball. If they go get Henderson, bro, this a running attack offense for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and I would just say the reality is too. Canales talked about it, and they paid up for Robert Hunt, and they want to run and establish the run game, man. That's how they kind of protect the flaws that Bryce still has. All right, let's talk trade though. The Saints and trading, it just seems like. Let me ask you this: I also have a little bit of a hot toddy for Fizz. This idea of what the Saints do. We so pissed off with this Derek Carr thing. We just kind of this Jackson Dart all of a sudden kind of looks real good.
Nah.
Nope. You know what? Me and DB are in wavelength. We are in lockstep. I'm calling the shots. I'm calling the sickness is coming in. Look at this. You want to get crazy, DB? You want to go against the grain?
I don't like that. You know why?
Why?
I think the Saints could trade with the Cowboys. Cowboys are gonna move up.
Okay, so here, I'll tell you what. So you're saying the Saints are going to go back to 12, and you think what are the Cowboys doing?
They can get Jackson Dart at 12.
I will say they could, but with no defensive players coming off the board, all of a sudden, no, Chicago, especially the Frisco, right? They definitely need a quarterback. So Mike will tell you. All right, let's do it. We'll trade. Let's talk shop, Fizz. What are we gonna let's make a trade?
I think the Cowboys saw Matthew Golden go off, and they like, nah, hell no, we got to go get a receiver right now.
We're gonna get the Ohio State Emeka Egbuka. Or do they go burden with CD?
Oh, they're going burden, baby. We're going burden with this.
All right. Well, I'll let you decide that. So what are you going to pay me? You saying I'm coming down to 12. I'm moving out of the top 10.
We're moving 3 spots. I say this. Philly gave us the 3rd round.
I'm not just moving 3 spots. I'm moving every single one of those 3 spots. Fizz feels like a long way.
Listen, man, when we gave Philly that pick to get Devonta Smith, man, to jump the Giants, they only gave us a 3rd round pick for 2020.
Well, that's because Jerry be getting abused. That's not my problem now, okay?
Bro, how do we give up the Heisman winner for a next year's 3rd and a swap? That don't even make no damn sense.
Let me tell you how bad it is for Jerry. The one time I can give you one time, guys, that the Browns have fleeced somebody, and it was Jerry. Mari for a 5th, real quick. Mari for a 5th, y'all. He wanted Amari out of there so bad he just gave him away.
That's crazy, man. And then Devontae Adams went right after that.
I want 44. I will throw something back if it has to be done, but I want 44. That's the cost of.
Nah, hell no, we ain't moving.
I'm thinking 44, and I'll give you back 71.
Yeah, we can do that then. I'm with that.
Man, I think right now I just kind of caved to someone that's sick and I don't want to fight, and
yeah,
I just let myself get abused in this trade.
You definitely owe me like a 27th, 4th, but that's cool. We could live with that.
Yeah, you know what? I am actually getting really good these days at IOUs. So let's come. You check me on the next one, man. I got you. Who is it, Fizz? He said he already said though it is Burden.
Oh, it's Luther Burden. Luther Burden, my boy. Luther Burden.
I
can't get Stephon Diggs in Dallas, so we're gonna go get 2.0 Diggs, man.
I'll tell you this. Like Luther Burden with CD already established, that's a good thing for him. I'll tell you who ain't going to get any love, but y'all should stop sleeping on. There's a little bit of Dak Prescott in Dynasty, huh? Come on, wake up, wake up.
As long as he's healthy, man, top 5, man.
It's a big if, but yeah, Luther Burden should help. All right, I'll say this: Luther Burden, wildly different than Jalen Tolbert, y'all. So just at least let's talk about that. All right, the Bears now, mind you, right? While Hampton's not there, they don't need to mess around and try to reach for a running back. They got Breece. What are we doing? Imagine you at 10 and you already got a Breece Hall in your bag. Like, it feels like they have freedom to just go ham, do whatever they want.
Oof, man.
I'm trying to think, man. Realistically, like
burning.
So if the offensive line, I think realistically is like what they would go here if that's the case.
Unfortunately, we're not taking it because I'm looking like, damn. Bro,
I just wanted to give DB a little bit of
by the time we get to pick 32, it's gonna get tricky, man.
But here's the thing: if that's the case, right? Like, dog, I'm gonna tell you what I think they do.
I mean, no Keenan Allen there. So
yeah, I know, but I think what they do is they go Colson Loveland.
I knew you was about to say that, man. Cole Kmet, baby. Cole Kmet season, man. But
Cole Kmet is about to be coked.
Hell no.
Cooked Kmet. It's over because
hell no.
They would like to take a left tackle, but they're going to take a left tackle tight end, Colson Loveland, who is not necessarily that type of a guy. But listen, they make a luxury pick because they're in a luxury situation.
I'm with you. I don't mind that though. I don't mind that.
T-Rock. Hey, T-Rock, man, listen. What's not cool, though, like, listen, we love you to death, but don't come in here and be like, this is what he needs when we need you to do that. Like, you got to be the one to put this together.
Man, Barry, stop tripping, man.
Me and Barry are getting so eerily on the same wavelength.
Cole Kmet top 10 tight end, man, this year, man. Lock it in, baby.
Okay, I like the claim. I will admit, though, I'll just
It
say
ain't
this,
hard to do.
Top 10 is like you could back your way in the top 10 pretty easy. But that's at least a resurgence for the kid.
Well, I'm gonna give him top 7 then. Let's get top 7, baby.
That's spicy.
All right.
Well, Colson Loveland would put an end to that pretty hurry. But hey, what are we doing here now? Frisco, offense only. Is Christian McCaffrey cooked, or are they not worried at all?
I don't know. You know them. They stack running backs on top of running backs. So
I feel like this is 100%. Like if we're playing this lottery game, it's time to start digging into the guys that might not make round 1 at pick 11, y'all. Like we pushed them out of 10, but let's go ahead and let's talk about running back. So let's do.
I'm about to say, bro, just go to filter.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm out here tripping.
My boy about to scroll to number 48 or 50.
Hey yo,
500.
PFF needs. I need to have a word with PFF. I just paid for this for y'all, and Cam Scatabo is a no.
That's Rock. Rock must have did these rankings.
Well,
that's
yeah,
boy right there.
Rock gave him the spreadsheets that put these together. Okay, if you're Frisco in this Shanahan offense, is the home run hitter Trev? It seems like the one that you go for, or do you guys think it's Quinshine?
I'm going Trev, man. I'm going Trev with this one.
I think so.
If I'm the 49, I'm taking Trev, man.
Yeah, I think it just makes. I would say this: Dylan Sampson is. I wouldn't take him ahead of Trev, but he has that crazy upside of just breaking one off. But no, we're going Trev here. This is not going to be the other Ohio State back, Trey Sermon, that people were getting crazy about. No. This is different now.
Well, look, the Saints move back and they still can get their guy, man.
And you know what's great? See, Fizz, this is what I like to call continuing to reap what you sow, because I know the Dolphins, you know what they ain't doing? They're still okay with Tua.
They're good with him.
I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick up something a little bit free here from Miami.
They even got Zach. Oh, you backing up again?
I'm gonna take the free money out there, I'm gonna take this free money, get my same player. The Dolphins are coming up. I'm gonna tell you what they're doing. Miami is about to get more speed, my friend. They're about to get more speed.
So why they moving at one spot though?
Because you see Colson Loveland, Luther Burden, Travion Henderson.
I'm saying if
all
they don't have
players are flying off the board.
They don't have no fear of the Saints move. So you thinking that somebody behind them gonna trade up with the Saints?
100%, because I'm putting that pick on the block. Everybody can shop.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yep.
Pick on the block. I got you.
Yeah. So here's what they do. Right. No, not player. Sorry. They're gonna move back one spot.
We're gonna pay for a trial. We're gonna make some trades. Damn it.
Listen, we're getting every bit of our money's worth, and it's gonna be real good stuff. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to clean up the Saints' absolute monstrosity of credit card debt. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one out a little bit, right? I'm gonna go ahead and try to clean up the future, and I'm gonna take this, this free third in next year's draft. Nothing too crazy, just right, simple,
Hey, Random said this draft is breaking his brain.
I will say this: you have a choice right now, certainly to save your brain or continue to let it rot. It's only gonna get it's only gonna get worse.
Hey, Random, I will say this though. Imagine, right? That's the reason why I thought of this game is because we play fantasy, right? Mm-hmm. This to me is fantasy.
This is a bunch of bro. This is also a bunch of kids playing Madden. This is how they would draft.
Exactly. This is the coaches and GMs playing fantasy, bro. They, they having fun, man. That's what it's about, brother. So
yep. Whoa. So look, right? I mean, at this point, they're making that trade up, and they're going to get Emeka Egbuka.
I'm with you. My head does hurt with the draft and my my coach.
Well, Fizz's head hurt beforehand.
No, facts.
And I'll say this: I definitely thought about moving back again, but I'm like, you know what? Them Colts are a little bit sneaky with this whole A-Rich thing going on. I'm good. I'm gonna just go ahead and take the profit of. When I say profit, I'll take that profit because I'm about to make a terrible pick here of Jackson Dart at pick 13.
I'm not gonna lie though, I like seeing Egbuka in Miami though. You kind of picked that one real quick. I didn't even notice it. I was coughing, but
well, if you're Miami there, right? Like, as the skill players in this class, and you think about the rookie draft, we're starting to get to after Egbuka goes. I'm not saying you can't like the players, Higgins, whoever, but you're not trading up to 12 in this scenario. You're not trading up for that guy. You're going to get Egbuka.
I mean, the way Tyreek Hill tripping right now, man, they might need.
But that's the thing. And Fizz, listen, I'm not telling you that we're done, with moving from Miami, right? We'll see what happens later.
Okay. All right.
Who
Well, we
wants
got
the
the
Colts?
coach.
I want the people to figure
I'm
out
about to
this
say, I don't
Colts
even know who
mess.
picked this in. Let's just figure out what the coach is going to do.
I'm going to give the people a chance again. You guys can try to clean up this Colts mess with
Hey, Johnny, man, they never could be fast enough in Miami, man. The only problem is they got to stay hydrated, man. It's hot out there.
Listen, here's the thing. Y'all sleeping on Ibuka's speed and his overall just game. The dude is a baller, and it's okay. Yeah, he's not A-Chan, all right? But he about to be just fine.
Trust me, bro. And Buka gonna be just fine out there in Miami. Trust me. Because first of all, Waddle probably gonna be hurt some games.
Well, listen, DB. I don't just want your opinion. I want you to have a little stake here. Okay.
Yeah, D. Yeah, man. We need DBs, man.
And here's the thing: man. The Colts is like the tricky one. The Colts and the Falcons right now. Jonathan Taylor and Bijan. They ain't gonna do that, right?
I mean, all the tight ends gone. What is it? Another tight end? Well, Mason Grant.
There are a lot of tight ends. Just none of them that we should be considering.
I'm tripping.
You know what? Here, let's filter out. You know what we should be doing? I'm out here. Can you do multiple? Like, I just go wide receiver. Oh yeah, listen, y'all.
Nah, I'm with you, J Jack, for real.
I just changed the game. You don't have to worry about it. Your brain ain't gonna hurt no more. You don't have to see all them defensive players. They don't exist.
Hey, DB said the pick is junkers, man. No questions asked, man.
Okay, really. And you know what I like about this though is that dose of the crazy owner giving Jonathan Taylor on the way out, like, listen, you got your little bit of money, but I told you it's not gonna be long lived.
Jonathan Taylor probably good. I'm out of here. Anyway,
hey, Barry, listen, thank you for acknowledging at this point. Now that I figured it out, I've been needing you. All right, I needed logins. Talk to me, help me. I'm out here looking crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. We get off this stream, and I find out that login works, bro. I'm gonna make you pay me $25 for no reason.
Listen, the $25 at this point is far from the worst thing going on. You know.
But serious note though. Before you make this pick next week though,
yeah,
y'all can put it in the chat. Give me 3 surprises of the draft next week. No matter what team, no matter
Quinshon Judkins in the first round of Indy.
What position? Like, give me, since we talking offense, give me 3 offensive surprises next week. In the draft, we talking Thursday or Friday night. You know, the big nights. Nah, let's go first round. Win the first round. So
real quick, I just want to address this because DB said I'm not looking at the chat. To be fair, I'm trying to, skim it. But listen, while this is a good take, this is no take at all. Of course, Mike's swearing somewhere. He's doing that literally no matter what. He
doing that regardless, right now.
So yeah, sure. Let's here's what we're doing, right? 3 actual takes for the first round that are crazy.
Yeah, the first round, Thursday night, we gonna be on the stream talking our talk, and who gonna be the one that's.
I will say this. I don't think it's actually gonna happen, but at this point, I'm a little bit into the crazy stuff. Like, let's get nuts. The fact that Milroe's going to the green room and has an invitation is honestly just diabolical. Like, y'all wrong for that, right? But you know what? Milroe goes in round 1. Milroe goes in round 1. He shows up
to who though?
You know what's great? The tough part is, like, obviously the Lamar type of thing. I'm not saying he's going to be as good as Lamar, but where teams trade in the first round, right? And I think, you know who it's going to be? Your New Orleans Saints.
You think? Well, I'm gonna say this. I read the Rams. Somebody got a mock draft out there today with the Rams taking them in the first, which I don't see that. But I say this: if I had to pick a team to trade in, back up, I'm gonna say the Giants. If the Giants don't get Shador right there, or for whatever reason they don't want Shador at 3, I think it's gonna be the Giants.
Okay, I will say that. Man, that GM. You might as well take your stuff out early, pack early, but like not just pack early. Like, you need to go find an island. You need to get away from you. You are going to be abused for your life.
I mean, they're going to be at a number 2 pick after week 6 anyway. We all know that. So
you know what I really want to do here, but it's a little bit much.
What we got?
They get sick enough of Pitts where they get Elijah Arroyo right here.
No. Nobody's sick of Pitts. Okay.
Well, let me say this. I know Fizz has a team out here that's going to trade for Pitts. We'll be just fine.
100%.
What are we going with, DB? Talk to me. I see Bijan. I see I'm trying to read it. Oh, you're going Caleb next? I mean, I don't think so. What do you think? Do you think it go Caleb here?
You know what? You know what, Adam?
Yeah, tell me, please.
Let's do this. We
Okay.
talking Pitts, right?
Yeah.
Let's have the Bengals trade up right here.
For Kyle?
They want Kyle Pitts, and they're gonna
Hey,
figure out.
Hey, yo, they just paid T. Higgins and Jamar, and they're like, you know what? We got to trade for
They
Pitts.
want
and
Kyle
we're gonna pay
Pitts.
him.
Let's get it. We want Kyle Pitts,
Oh
baby.
God, y'all
Let's
thought
get-
we were, and you thought
let's
we were
get-
gonna get crazy. You want to get crazy?
Let's get
crazy.
Kyle Pitts to the Falcons. I mean, from the Falcons to the Bengals. I don't know the package around it because they the ones moving up and getting Pitts, but we gonna figure it out, man.
Here's what we're gonna do. The Pitts is gonna somehow just sneak its way into the 15 and 17 swap. It's gonna be like.
I mean, the Falcons act like they don't want him anyway, so it shouldn't be a hard buy, right?
So repeat this, right? Kyle Pitts,
15.
go. But what are the Bengals gonna get?
I think
what are the Bengals gonna give back? I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, if they realistically giving up Pitts, I would say.
What about a future? What about a 26 first?
I don't know about that. I would say the 81 and the 26 third.
Listen,
because they're only moving up 2 spots.
Yeah, but Kyle Pitts is not worth 2/3, even if you hate him.
I mean, but they at least moving up 2 spots though. That's what I'm saying. You give up the swap plus 2/3.
You want to talk about people's brains hurting right now? The mathematics that are happening are absolutely insane. We need to bring this in a touch, just a tad.
Just put it up and see what the PFF say. Let's see what they say.
PFF hasn't been interested in any of our trades. We're out here just doing stupid things. Apparently,
81 and 26 third. Let's see what they got.
They like hell no.
Oh no, they ain't enough. They said ain't enough. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling you what. You know what we need? Listen, I'm gonna tell you what needs to happen. Okay.
Can we involve a player? Do they got
it's gonna be I think a future one is what's gonna be. But let's go. You know what? Here, if you want to do a player, how about round 2? 49 and a player. What kind of player? Nothing crazy here. Some little. I don't think the player matters enough, though. Actually, here, especially when we're doing offense, we don't care about these other players. They don't exist. It's got to be.
Send him Mike Gesicki back.
All right, now
they need a tight end.
Now you disrespecting us. We want rid of Pitts, but we don't want this damn Gesicki.
Oh no!
Matter of fact, he's not even on the squad. Nobody wants Gesicki. How about
what about Yoshi Vaz? Send him Yoshi Vaz. They can use.
Oh, I like that. We don't disrespect Yoshi Vaz.
Yeah, give him Yoshi Vaz, man.
Fine.
There we go. All right, there we go. I like that one. Yeah, let's get Pitts, man. Let's get my boy Pitts in the game, baby.
Now, the diabolical thing of moving up to 15 now for what they have an embarrassment of riches that they can't afford of receivers, and now they're gonna get one more.
Yeah, now they're gonna get a tight end. I mean, running back.
Ooh, Chase Brown just gets cucked. But you know what? Sorry, Chase.
I mean, it's a 2-man back these days, you know?
Chase Brown going back to the old days. Like, you still nice, but you just not him anymore.
We're going running back, man.
Okay.
We building. They clearly said F defense anyway, right? Like, they literally just said we going offense.
So Cincy, right? Okay, are we pairing? That's got to be Caleb then, right?
Caleb Johnson. Yes, sir.
Oh, God. Lord. What about the Bengals? Who they?
Man.
I ain't a Bengals guy, but I might be interested in watching some of them games for fantasy, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Let's get it, man.
Joe Burrow gonna be annoying. I'll tell you that right now. He's gonna be real annoying right now.
Joe Smooth, man.
All right. Arizona is just,
Arizona.
They're screaming. They wanted to get rid of Benson. They wanted to move on from Connor. They missed out on Caleb. They screaming somewhere. They're doing the Mike cussing. Here's the question. Do they have a different option at running back, or do they go receiver here?
It's funny, Jay. I was going to say Burton, but he might be getting sent to who knows. He might be at a UFL in a year, man.
Hold up, we talking about Burton?
Burton. We was doing the trade. I was going to mention Burton.
Okay, gotcha. I'm following.
I'm so over Burton, bro. I was a Burton stand all season last year until it came to the field, bro. So
hold on. I think what we do, right? They got to get Kyler. They got to unlock Kyler. This thing has to get unlocked again. I think this is where they go with Jaden Higgins, man.
Yeah, I'm not totally done on even random. I'm just irritated by him. That's it. Once he gets on the field, I'll be all right with him. But I'm over him right now, currently. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's an annoyance just kind of lingering, you know.
For sure. Well, who you were saying? My fault, Adam.
I was just saying, I think right now Marv has to step up. Kyler's got to be improved. I think giving him a guy like Jaden Higgins, where you now have 3 legit weapons. Where
yeah, I like that.
It's not just Force and Trey all the time, and Marv. Like I think they can all grow together. Let's go, Jaden Higgins, man.
Anybody that's watching over on X, man, come tap over on YouTube, man. Check us out. Leave a chat. Let me know you're in the building. We're gonna show you a little bit of love, man.
And I'll say this: it wasn't what I intended to do at the start, but now at this point, by the time you leave, you're gonna be feeling a little bit something like Fizz. You're gonna be sick about just.
I've been definitely coughing my lungs up, but I'm controlling it. We good now, man.
Okay, now here, I'm about to throw y'all a curveball. Okay, this is where I get a little bit.
Hold on. Oh,
go ahead, please.
I'm tripping. Now, I thought they was taking Higgins. I'm looking at the 2 birds. I'm tripping. Hold up.
Here, listen.
On now?
Here's the thing, right? The Browns. Y'all forgot about the Browns, and it's okay. Rightfully so. Listen, there's a lot of things that need fixed in Cleveland, and the GM, the whole thing needs to go. Now they're gonna get crazy trying to fix this when it can't be fixed. But Joe Flacco, they think's the answer after he's basically 2 times retired. Where are the Browns at? They don't even want to have him on here.
They do. Oh, because you only got it on 1 round, I think. I don't think you can move. Oh no, there you go.
So yeah. Listen, this is the paid version. I can do whatever the fuck I can. Money moves, man.
You should be able to, right?
I hope so. I don't know. We're going from 33 up to 17, and these guys are like, listen, the whole Watson thing. We had plenty of time with no first. That's no problem for us no more. We're gonna pay an extreme price.
Man, you making my stomach hurt right now.
We're gonna get Atlanta's 3rd. Yeah, well, we're gonna get nasty. We're gonna get real nasty.
You make my stomach hurt with this one, bro.
Yeah, and you know what the best part is? There's nobody there to even like be worth coming up for. But they gonna pair somebody with Travis Hunter, and it is the battering ram.
Oh man,
Cam Scatterbo.
Man, hold up,
man. Stand up.
And they gave up 2 firsts for Scatterbo, man.
Listen, the kid from Sacramento. The kid was at Sacramento State just a few years ago. He was a Hornet, but now he's the premier Nick Chubb replacement. He's going to take this franchise to the top of getting rid of everybody.
Man, hold up, man.
So you got Travis Hunter. You got Cam Scatterbo.
2 firsts for Scatterbo. Yeah, DB. I don't know.
Listen, this is.
Hey, the Browns are browning, man.
Let me try to have a little bit of a feel of like. This is kind of. It's extreme, okay? It's extreme, but this is kind of like how I'm viewing. Like, this is what y'all did. You really thought this was going to work?
I thought you was going Jalen Milroe. I ain't gonna lie. Scatterbo definitely threw me off.
Fish, we have a long night ahead, my friend. We're gonna get crazy.
I'm with you. Hey.
So now Seattle's on the clock.
You done made my head feel a little better with that one. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, so now the question is, Seattle, are they just completely cooked? Do they try to trade back? Like, are they just completely rebuilding? What are they doing in Seattle, bro?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, they could use a receiver though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they got JSN's nice, but that's it. Also, who's going to throw to either one of these guys though? Do they consider QB?
I don't mind Trey Harris going right there to them, man.
I was going to say, I think to me, although this order is just nuts, Trey Harris is definitely the guy that comes to mind.
Yeah, so, I would definitely. If I'm going receiver for them, I'm taking Trey Harris, man. He was just you just skipped him. He was on Diego.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? I don't need to mess with that. I know who I want. I know what I want. I'm going to get it. All right. Tampa, Baker. Speaking of a Browns player that is now the franchise quarterback for Tampa after Brady. What are they doing? Do they start to make a little bit of a exit strategy for when Evans eventually goes? Like, you got the young guy coming up last year, and now you get another receiver, or did they try to get addition to Bucky Irving? What are they doing here?
I would say running back, but I mean that boy Jack Best played tight end. He was listed as a tight end.
Tell me him with Baker just isn't like,
I mean,
out there.
I'm just saying he could at least play over Cade Otton in that spot, and then change some offensive schemes up or something.
I like that. All those catches you saw Cade Otton have, like, we don't have to watch that again. Okay?
Yeah. Put Jack Best at tight end / receiver, and I don't mind that at all.
And listen, Johnny, you're onto something, because when we get behind something as a community, it's Madden cover. The most forgettable NFL player that was on the Madden cover because the city voted him. There was no chance. Y'all stood no chance. Beck absolutely would be will not be a tight end at the NFL level. How Baker is going to utilize him in that fashion.
I mean,
over
Cade
the
Otton
middle.
isn't either, really.
I don't know what Cade Otton is, honestly.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
all right, now at this point, right, pick 20. I think this is where you start to see typically a little more trades in real life, and because we know what we're dealing with here, I think it's time to kick up the spice a little bit. Now, Denver, I don't think moves because they want to get more weaponry around Bo Nix. What do you think?
oh yeah, I think definitely running back. If I'm thinking they lost out on Hampton, actually we should have traded Denver up to get one of them young running backs.
Here's the thing: all these people just got locked in. Like, nah, we ain't moving. Now
they did.
It fell to them. Who is their running back of choice though? All these guys on the screen.
Good question.
DB, here's the thing: we're living in a fantasy land right now. We don't want we don't want tight end. We just want Cade Otton gone.
That's it, bro. That's it.
The vibes, like Cade Otton, but for the vibes, we need him out of there. I'll tell you right now, it's not consensus as far as any of the running backs is which one will go next. I think this is where you get crazy it's much later in the real draft. To me, I think it's Dylan Sampson or Damian Martinez if you're going running back.
I literally was gonna say Martinez or Sampson.
I think Sampson is like if everything hits right, he just could be special.
He could be a Sean Payton guy for sure.
Yeah, I think that's
Sean Payton can have a lot of fun with him in his offense for sure.
Speaking of Dylan Sampson, there was a former Tennessee Varl, Mr. Alvin Kamara. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
It was a short stint, but he was there.
Here's the thing, guys. I'll be honest with you. This is about where I'm getting sick. Okay, all those feelings y'all were having, just the idea of even thinking about Pittsburgh. I feel like they move off of this pick because I don't want to see them make no damn picks, or they make a terrible pick. That's actually
they got to take Milroe, bro. They got.
I was gonna say, you know what I get? You know what we do?
They have to.
We 100%. We 100%. I almost want to give him like Will Howard, but we'll go give him.
Nah, give him. I mean, I just think honestly, if you gonna have Russ,
how about for Pops though? Pops, you still with us? Can we give him Dylan Gabriel?
No, hell no.
Nah, Jalen Milroe, man. Let's go. Malik Willis didn't happen. Jalen Milroe does.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, yo, Tomlin. This whole idea. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's gross. All right, that's cool. I can live with that. The Chargers, man. The Chargers. What the Chargers gonna do?
Do they go tight end now?
I think here's the thing, right?
They get Mason Taylor or something?
They didn't. I think the running back is just. I think they want to establish it. Obviously.
Yeah.
Do they go with Elijah Royal, Mason Taylor, or do they take this running back?
Martinez.
Yeah,
right.
I don't. I think Martinez kind of does maybe. What about RJ Harvey? Where y'all at with RJ Harvey?
Well, let's ask DB, man. DB.
I want the community. I want the vibes from the people. I want a little more of their input here because I think maybe they make the case for Giddens even. Maybe they go Harvey. I want to know what they want. I want to know what y'all want, man. Tell me. I like Harvey too. And I think Harbaugh getting a guy like Harvey would be kind of not what people expect, but it's like, okay, he must really like RJ Harvey. Let's go. Anybody else?
Nah, let's go Harvey. We good. We locked in with it. RJ
Harvey, man. Let's go. RJ Harvey is a first round pick to the Chargers after they took Joe Alt Delete. It's about to be crazy, man. They about to be running that football.
Nah, for real.
The survey says, look at Jay. I'll tell you one thing, man. Jay is like, he could be just in the background completely, and he'll be timely with the little like inserts of Jay Jackson. If you know, you know. All right, guys. Green Bay.
The
draft is in Green Bay. It's going crazy. The one thing about Green Bay, I don't know if you guys know this. They're the only team that is owned by the city.
Damn, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, the GM. Hey, Fizz, this is the thing, right? You think about this. Green Bay, Wisconsin. If you go up there, Green Bay, Wisconsin feels like they have an old, very old neighborhood. The whole city's a neighborhood, and then it's just the stadium of Lambeau. Like that's what Green Bay is. that city ain't supposed to have an NFL team, but they are not letting it go. They own it, and never.
Well, when you got a historic team like that, man, I ain't letting it go either.
Not well. And you know what they're doing? They're going crazy. They're at home. What are they doing here? What are they doing right now? Is the question.
You know them, man. They take receivers every year, bro. No matter what
Well,
round.
After Aaron Rodgers,
mostly
they
the
never
second
took a
round.
receiver. I was gonna say they never
Mostly
took a
the
receiver in the
second
first. Is there a receiver that makes sense here? I think Jalen Noel.
I still think no way they should have passed on JSN or Jordan Addison and all them 2 years ago. That was crazy, but
yeah, mistakes were made.
Crazy, man.
DB, talk to me. Do they shoot on a Jalen Royals? Do they go with a Jalen Noel? I'm not buying this Elick. Nah, I'm not doing it. Although I don't know. Y'all tell me. Do they go with the? Do they think about as fondly as Isaiah Bond does as he does of his fast speed? Like, what are we doing here?
I don't think they need no more speed, man. I think they need a body. They need somebody that's.
They need, as Josh Jacobs said, and pissed off the whole receiver room. We need a wide receiver one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He
hilarious,
won't lie
bro.
though. So I think Bond ain't the. He won't be a one over there. I don't know if any of these guys will, but Bond definitely won't.
I think. See, here's my thing, DB. I think this is actually a good point. And while that's true, I think he might profile as that. I think that's all he does is profile as that, because I don't think he's a actual. Like he I think is how you shoot for what you want and you miss. I don't think he's the answer, but DB says,
man.
DB put it into existence. Green Bay in their hometown with the owner, all of it. The blunder that we look back of, like, this is why they didn't give you no first round receivers, Aaron, because they mess them up. Okay, JJ McCarthy. Mike is somewhere cussing, as someone would say. He going crazy. What does the Vikings do here? I think there's a running back to pair with Aaron Jones.
Well, they got Jordan Mason, man. Jordan Mason was solid, man.
I'm sorry. Who?
Jordan Mason, man. Be careful now.
Now, listen. Speaking of fantasy, right? What I'm looking to do is put Jordan Mason back in the taxi squad where he kind of did a real nice job, and and I'm looking to go ahead and get a real running back. Now,
all right.
Jordan Mason could be a fine little running back 3 for us. If we got to use him, we know we can rely on him. But
right now they got Jalen Naylor is their number 3. Why not get a receiver?
Well, because Jalen Naylor, no matter who they put as the wide receiver 3, if Jefferson is going to get everything.
Yeah.
And then Addison is going to try to keep the scraps. And then it's like,
no. Addison.
TJ Hawkinson. But here's the thing: TJ Hawkinson now back healthy. Fizz. They have. There's no miles defeated through the passing game. I think they go running back. Well, what is the chat?
How you think they're gonna feed a running back though? That's what I'm saying.
Because they
third running back.
Because they gotta hand the ball off. JJ McCarthy at Michigan, when he was winning, everybody thinks he's a winner. He handed that ball off a whole lot, Fizz. A lot of handoffs.
He did.
And Damian Martinez is staring him square in the face. What do we think? Am I crazy? Was that loud?
I ain't picking this one because I like receivers. So y'all going running back. I'm gonna let y'all pick.
Listen, Fizz, I'm just at this point. I'm stirring the pot. What receiver do you like? What receiver do you like?
I like Jalen Noel right here.
Oh, JJ McCarthy has a embarrassment of riches as receivers options just to stank it up. Mike's gonna be so sick. But I like it.
I like Noel right here. But if you want to run it back,
I think Jalen Noel is a good call. You guys, you know what? It's not that I don't think highly of you guys. I know you're going to agree with Fizz on this. This is a vibe pick. The Texans. All right. Now here's the thing. We're getting close to the end of the first round, and I think there's a lot of things that have to get crazy before we get out of here for this trial to make sense.
I think that the Texans trade out of the first and now that all the other positions are unlocked, they can get offensive line. That's what they really want.
And they go back to round 2 to do it when they don't have to worry about watching it. And here's what they're gonna do. All right, we're gonna open the trade. I
mean, I was playing, but I was serious though too. They in an all offense draft, man. They need
what everything. I really wish, and you guys are lucky that they don't have it, and I think I'm not gonna be. I would love to just do a 3-team trade just to get people like, what the hell is going on? But it doesn't look easy enough. All right, so we're going. The Texans are getting off at 25. They're moving back. Who's coming up? Philly normally would make a steal about here, right? They come and just they just do something that make no damn sense. AJ Brown
and still make it work.
But you know what? We've seen enough of that. Okay, let's.
Well, remember the Raiders traded back like 20-some spots. Maybe they move up. They tied
28. Yeah, and here's the thing, right? The Raiders, I think it was actually. I was going to go with the Raiders or Fizz. How do you feel about the Commanders? I think at this point, right? You got for Pops, we got Jaden. We're like, listen. I think the Commanders are itching to go get them a running back that's not Brian Robinson, bro.
I mean, I'm with the Raiders or the Commanders. I think they both should be trading up though,
right?
Because the Raiders went back 22 spots. Like it's time to move back up
for sure. And no, you're not wrong. But like they're both calling Houston. Houston knows they move in this pick. Fact. I think. You know,
I say this: they picked the Commanders because the Commanders on the NFC. So they say,
there you go. They're like, here, we're gonna send them over there. Okay. Yeah. So now, what did we pay to do so? What is Jaden? And also, is the pick pretty clearly a running back here? What are you doing if you're?
Yeah. I would say running back.
Okay. What does this cost us?
They moving up how many spots? 4
for late first. It's probably going to cost them a third or a fourth. I think probably a third, but maybe the fourth. That's a lot. They actually don't
have a second though.
That's Houston's pick back. I like this. I want my pick back.
Now they don't got a second.
That's Houston's pick. Third. That's Houston's third, right?
I know they do got a second. My fault. I'm tripping.
Yeah. So the second's too egregious, right? But the Houston wants their third back, and you know what?
Oh, they don't got a second next year. All right. I know they was missing a second somewhere.
I think that's probably expensive, but you know what? You want that's what it costs.
That's what it costs. Hey, look, basically they trying to outbid the Raiders. So
that's what I mean.
It's going to cost.
You had competition. It's time to pay up, man. Jaden Daniels, you go get it now. Don't worry about that shit. All right. How about trade again? I almost hit trade again just out of accident. They 4D'd this. Oh, that'd be insane. All right, guys. Which running back do they get? I know who I really want them to get. I really want them to get Damian Martinez. I like Giddens here too, but I think with the way Daniels plays, like I'm not as worried about having the really high upside passing out. I want Damian Martinez this offense will be crazy with that.
I mean, that's the pick, bro. To me, that's the pick.
Done. The Raiders are sick. Pete Carroll's sick because he's like, man, we almost had it. We were waiting. We almost got the threaded needle, and now we don't. The Rams. Devontae Adams. What are we doing here? Matthew Stafford? Do we plan for the future or are we loading up right now? Fizz?
Well, are they going tight end maybe?
I was gonna say I love Colby, but I think Elijah Arroyo right here is kind of almost him or Taylor. Which one do you guys think? I like Arroyo.
I think Arroyo for McVay will make sense because he'll figure out a way to
you know what? I'll tell you this. This is such a McVay pick. I think Kyle Williams. But were you telling me to do that for Washington?
Nah, yeah, he was saying for Washington, I think.
Interesting. I think he could be a McVay guy. But yeah, I think we go tight end here. I think he goes and gets his guy right here easy.
Hey, hold on. What about this? Do they go I know it's the first round, but do they go Harold Fanning, man, and just get an athletic
dude? So listen, there's a part of me that
do they change the game?
Listen, Toledo, Ohio, shout out BGSTD. All right, that's what you know Bowling Green State University as. However, I feel like that would be a shock of shocks, but we're not.
Well, I don't expect them to do it in real life, but I'm just saying Sean McVay is a guy I will believe that can get away with it. Me personally, I'm taking Arroyo. I'm just throwing it out there for this crazy ass draft we got.
I'll tell you what, to feed into this ridiculous beast.
It's definitely ridiculous.
We're gonna have the Raiders are gonna move up with the Rams, and the Rams are gonna go at that spot, and they're gonna take Fannin for you. All right, I'll make this happen.
Crispy and DB said do it, man.
You think I can't do this? Come on, guys. I got this whole thing. This is easy now. All right, Vegas going up to the Rams pick. Boom, 26 and 28, and Pete Carroll, after getting so upset about missing that guy that he wanted, pays up something ridiculous for this pick. 68.
Damn, hold on, bro. Okay, I'm about to say, hold on. You about to give them both of
them?
No. That's crazy.
Now,
that's ridiculous
that
for
would
real.
Be Pete Carroll for real, but nah, we'll go 68.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is McVay is loving
They said not accepted.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to give you the opportunity to just be a gentleman about this, but I have control of this, motherfuckers.
Man, the Rams said,
whoa.
You said, nah, hold
it
up,
says,
man.
hey, you know what's crazy? 4 attempts remaining.
You got 4 attempts left.
Do I? How about yes? I like that trade. Yes. All right. So now, with this absolutely dumb trade, they move up to get at the running back position.
Kyle Williams.
Well, is it the Raiders moved up?
Oh no, I'm tripping. You said running back.
They're going to get a running back, right, guys? Here's my question: is it Devin Neal or is it Giddens? I think it's Giddens. I don't think that's Pete Carroll's type of guy, to be honest, but I feel like that's the guy.
I can see them. I can see them.
Debro's out here screaming for Brashard Smith right now too.
I can see them double chopping running back in this draft and just getting 2 guys.
Listen, they going to. I don't know how we make that happen when we run out of picks, but we can.
Barry said Tootin, man. He said Tootin.
Oh, damn, Barry. You know what? Yeah. Y'all ain't seen enough chaos yet.
Nothing we've done made sense anyway, bro. Let's just make it make sense.
The thing is, like, there's really not a consensus. We just are looking at the people in front of us in order. Nah, Tootin, man. Let's get a little. It wasn't quite shit. He was just Tootin. Let's go. Listen, the Ravens always end up with a pick in the late first. They don't win, but they end up getting like, damn, that seems like a really good pick in value. I don't know that exists right now, but who would that be? Is it Kyle Williams?
Let's say this.
Yeah. Or do the
Ravens go get Isaiah Bond and just keep getting speed on top of speed?
Ooh. I feel like the Deontay failed experiment is crazy, but I feel like Kyle Williams is like the idea more so of that, in my opinion. If they wanted to try to do that with, they still kind of just use Shoddy B as the speed guy if they go that way. I'm for Kyle Williams, but I'm also not opposed to just, hey, let's see if we can get Lamar to unlock to some speedster. I can go either way here.
I mean,
it ain't Restrepo. Y'all know, I'm not doing it. Mason Taylor. Oh, you know what? Mark Andrews and Mason Taylor. And we run a 12 personnel with Derrick Henry. Let's go. My
boy E he's a Ravens fan. He said receiver. Oh, we didn't. Damn, E, my bad, brother. We done took the tight end, man.
Hey, listen. DB was a little bit stronger. He was he's on a different country, and he's letting it be known. Mason Taylor in the first. Okay,
so
now
they trading Andrews or something.
Now Mason Taylor, Sean McVay's guy, he's playing 40 chess. He gets sniped, and now he decides to reach. Is what you were hoping for Fannin. Do we still do that though? Is that?
Yeah, I'm doing it, bro. I know Arroyo is there, and I would rather him, but I'm going with McVay making this guy look like one of them.
Hey, look.
My bad, E, man. I ain't got controls, man.
Bro, like that's a vibe right there. You don't have to say nothing. You just what is going on right now, fam?
No. I'm taking Harold Fannin, man. This is just to do it.
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking.
You trying to trade back again? There you go.
I'm trying to build Fannin in where like he gets taken right here by the Rams, but he doesn't actually cost like a straight up 28 pick. But honestly,
let's do this. Make Philly trade up. Just make them do it.
There we go. Now I like
trade up anyway.
Now I love where your head's at.
And then take Fannin with the last pick.
The fact that Fizz is being he's moved on from his Dallas love to talk and think about Philly. Like I'm
just being realistic. They gonna trade up, or they either gonna trade up or trade back. It's one of the two.
Philly trades up right here. Now, if Philly's gonna trade up, who is if you guys had to pick like the clear Philadelphia Eagle pick or the one that like has the most upside that's obviously going to cash? That's what we're looking for right now.
I'm gonna say Philly gonna get Arroyo.
And you know what, Fizz? To your point, what I'm gonna do here, okay? Philly's going to get Arroyo, but they're going to move 64, just so y'all know, that's where Harold Fannin is going to go, okay? 64. But what do they give included? What does it cost? Philly normally just steals it. What does it cost, though?
Put it like this. They trade up and give away Dallas Goedert because they want a full form anyway.
Oh. Okay. That's diabolical.
So the Rams don't
But
mind
the Rams
trading back.
now Fan is back to the streets.
I mean, they don't mind trading back because they like, look.
No, they get Goddard. But
Give
Fan is
us
back to the
Goddard.
streets now. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's
This
do
is
that.
actually, the Rams could be a problem, fellas. I'm gonna tell y'all that.
I say the Rams do that. I say they say throw Dallas Goddard in.
Is that okay? Let me ask you guys now. With Goddard, like Goddard's realistic cost, like 64 and Goddard feels like you know what that feels like? That feels like a Philly steal, y'all. Let's do it.
Hold on, they're not getting the first back?
They get 28 and 64. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a Philly steal. This is Philly be stealing shit. You know they do.
Hell nah. Hold up, bro.
They wouldn't send Goddard to move up those 4 spots, right?
From what I read, they want a 4th round pick for him right now.
Right, but now mind you, I hear what you're saying, but you're used to seeing how Dallas trades, right? This is Philly. They be stealing from people.
Well, don't give up the 64 then, but you got to give me your 32nd back, bro. I'm not getting out of the first round for Dallas Goddard. Hell no.
Why? But here's why. Because you have to give up more. It's not just 64, right? Instead of 32, it's like, what about 64 and 96 in Dallas Goddard?
No.
Can I nickel and dime my way to top?
I'm gonna take Harold Fanning then if I gotta do that, bro. If you're not giving me your first back, I'm taking Fanning.
No one's paying a 4th for Goddard.
Hey. I'm with. That's what I'm saying.
No, he's gone. Like right now, they're like, okay, we don't know what to do. All right, so 32. All right, we'll keep it on the rails.
You gotta give me your first back, bro. Ain't no way I can justify.
Listen, can I tell you guys this? I have seen Philly make a trade that's far more egregious than.
Oh no, I'm with you.
64.
But I think McVay he ain't having that, man. And I say this, maybe let's say the Rams give them a 4th back.
So okay, because here, you know what, Johnny? Maybe that's when in your world that's what happens. In our world, it's actually a little more than a 4th. I love this. This is chaos.
I say the Rams pay them to move back.
So is 127 an early 4th, or is that a compensatory 3rd? DB, I need you, but more than I've ever needed you, buddy. I need you back.
I want to say, I think it's a 3rd. I'm looking at it mathematically. I think that's a 3rd. Let me see. No, that's a 4th. It's a 4th.
I was gonna say
the 4th.
the level of confidence. I didn't want to call you out. The level of confidence you had there was almost making me like, nah, I bet you that bitch is a 4th.
In my head, I'm going 32, 64. I'm trying to add it up.
And the idea of where Philly is, just
that make more sense to me, bro. But I'm not.
So, to your point, we know. Okay, yeah, we get it. This wouldn't be accepted. However, 1, I'm driving, but 2, have you seen what this what do they call them, used car salesman be doing?
They say you have 4. You have 4 left. So
but here's the thing, guys. I do technically have 4 left. However,
3 now.
Well, no, Philly hasn't made their pick yet.
No, I was saying trades.
Oh yeah. So here, what are we doing right now? What does Philly do now that they've got off of Goddard for a great price and they've also found a way to move out? They go to get Royal? All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I kind of like that. I would love to see him take Fannin just to fuck with people. All right, Arroyo. Texas, the Texans are going to trade out again. That's just we've already talked about this. This is what was going to happen. So let me ask you this: who's coming up from the second? Who's coming up to go make something crazy happen?
Who's available? Goes to the players. That way I can.
Oh, okay. Here, these are the players in which could be, reach arounds. I think Kyle Williams is way in play. DJ Giddens, Devin Neal. Fizz probably wants to trade up for Harry Fannin. If we want to get crazy, Will Howard.
All right.
I don't know if you guys have seen this, but John Gruden, the quarterback thing, he was like a kid talking crazy about how much he likes Will Howard.
I'm trying to think what team need a something.
Listen, there's a lot of teams that need a whole lot of something.
You know what?
I know one team that wants to trade back in. You know what, Fizz?
Let's get the Raiders back in because they moved back so far. They gonna move back up.
Damn it, Fizz. You make sense. So we'll do it.
Yeah, let's get. And plus, they got a high second.
But you know what? I'm gonna recapture it. It won't be this pick. I'm gonna recapture when the Browns ended up having 3 first-round picks, and it was electric. Everybody thought it was gonna be awesome. They whiffed on all of them. Johnny, the whole thing was terrible. The Browns gonna have 3 first-round picks again. But Houston's getting off 29. They're going to Vegas.
Yeah,
Where's
Vegas got,
is
and they
good?
got an early.
They have an
second.
early second. Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
But does it? What does it cost?
I mean, they just moved back 28 spots, so they got some picks, 20-something spots. They got.
They
some
moved from 20. They moved back 8 spots for those.
Nah, I'm saying the first trade with Detroit, they moved back.
Yeah, no, they got they have access.
Yeah.
But what
so
does it cost to move up 8 spots and from round 2 to round 1? Is 60 steep? Or is it right?
I say get 26 second.
Okay.
Because remember, the Minnesota Vikings traded up with Houston last year, and they gave them 2 seconds to get up to the first. Remember that?
Yeah, I was gonna say honestly, probably like a second and a fourth next year, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that.
All right. Yeah, Houston. I don't know why we letting Houston just kind of get away with the future building, but sure. All right, we're gonna have to press forward on that.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, for what we've done today, that's pretty damn reasonable. Honestly.
Nah, for real.
Relatively speaking. Now, we in Vegas, baby. Never sleeps. Like me. Never sleeps. Hey, yo.
Hey, if you know, you know.
So, here's my thing. I think Vegas at this point, right? They've got you talked about them double tapping the running back. They could do that. Or do they need to get a weapon that's not, this Brock Bowers monstrosity, a wide receiver? Adam's gone. I like Jacoby Myers, but it's Jacoby Myers.
I'm gonna be real, bro. The Vegas Raiders, how they do things. If we gonna sneak back in to get a player for no reason, it gotta be Isaiah Bond. Gotta be the speed.
So now you're saying this whole Raiders mentality.
This is a Darius Hayward Bay.
They force this type of thing on Pete Carroll. Oh, I love this.
This is a Darius Hayward Bay type of.
Pete Carroll gonna be having himself a headache, but I love it. He's so old. He's just like
they want the fastest people in the world for no reason. So let's get him. Let's go ahead and make.
Here's the thing, right? You bring up some good points. However, the moment you tell me don't do it, I'm over here like. All of a sudden, there's not a single pick I'd rather make. Isaiah Bond, man.
Isaiah Bond.
We got to keep the Davises, right? Now, it's got to be fast. Now, the Bills are on the clock, and they just seem like a team that's going to move back. I don't know why, but they're going to. They're going to waste all those years with Josh Allen. You heard it here first. Now, what are they going to do? Bills Mafia is going to move off the pick.
They moving off?
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. I know it's a little puzzling, but it's like, yeah, this is the Bills.
I'm just thinking of a team. Do the Saints move back up?
You know what I was thinking? Honestly, the Patriots really need to get a build around this Drake May kid.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I like it. And they got early. They got a high second, so it wouldn't cost them an arm and a leg.
Now, the only problem with this is that we're really dreaming now because we're talking about the Patriots and the Bills trading with each other. So.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But we, hey, sometimes it.
Hey, Dallas traded with Philly, so.
My man, bruh, listen, we don't need these type of vibes out here with all caps, okay?
Like, random, man. Innocent till proven guilty, brother. We thought they thought Xavier Worthy was guilty, right?
Listen, what I'm not doing is like going down this. That was so sad and terrible, man. I'm not. What I'm doing is I'm about to mess the draft up though instead. Okay, 38. Hey Fizz, you know what's going to happen though if you're going to trade up with in division, you know what happens? There's a tax. It's like if right now is a tariff almost. It's going to get crazy.
Not the tariff, though.
The tariff, Mike, no, it's the tariff, my friend. Look,
I mean, if you're in my division, you should pay a tax.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you ain't getting off light.
And I think they get really taxed.
Damn.
Like they have to pay something in the future a little bit too. Like,
damn.
Yeah, I think.
I don't know. I see Rabel like F that.
Here, a third and a fifth. Like here, this is the extra. This is the Mike tax. Like when you try to trade with Michael Crystal and he knows you want the asset, he's making you pay this little extra. Like just
I can live with that.
All right. Now New England has decided to once we force this through, they decided to go get Hoomst. Do they waste another? Is it another Javon Baker? Is it another?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What they trading up to get?
what was the other wide receiver that people were hella high on in Dynasty that ain't do a lick of nothing?
The Patriots took him.
Yeah.
I mean, I said the Patriots. Bill Belichick took him over AJ Brown. I've watched that story.
Oh, that's yeah. Well, we can go down a laundry list of those types. Do the Patriots get Kyle Williams here? I think they do.
Yeah. I think this is the one.
I think that's why it's worth the price.
Calling Kyle Williams for like 8 picks.
Yeah. To be honest, like Barry, I appreciate you being patient for once. I kind of in my head, I'm making you patient. I'm sure you're not actually being patient, but listen, man. Sometimes patience is a virtue, and patience pays off. We got 2 picks left, y'all. We got to get a little bit crazier. The Chiefs. We're trying to make sure we at least get the juice out of this because Fizz at this point is he about to go rest them vocals.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to give me some OT up in
here. All right,
the
Chiefs, they got to be hurt. Isaiah Bond's gone. Like damn. Get it. Pair him with Worthy. That would just be so dumb. Okay, here's my question to y'all. This time last year, Pacheco was the clear one back. It's just him. Now, like Kareem Hunt is not only signed back for the season. He's kind of like this Joe Flacco emergence. Like he's now no longer any worry of retirement. Do they need a running back here? Or at this point, do the Chiefs kind of just, we can be patient. We're going to trade back in a couple spots to pick up some extra juice.
I think the Chiefs would trade back. I just don't know who want to trade back in. I don't know.
All right. Well, listen, that part, I got you. You don't even have to worry about that part.
If I'm the Chiefs, I'm trading back, though.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Okay. I'm going to make Fizz's day get a little bit worse before he leaves us. Okay. Dallas, with absolutely no reason and no picks of consequence now, they gonna get involved and they gonna pay the Jerry Jones right now tax.
Right. I mean, we can use a running back by now, so we ain't got one.
It's time, right?
Okay. All right.
So now here's the problem.
Let's go get Devin Neal, man.
Yeah, they get Devin Neal, but listen, bro, it's gonna cost you a lot of juice, bro.
Oh man, hell no! Come on, man, this dude here, man.
That's actually you're moving into the first round with 3rd round picks,
bro. This is the 2nd round. Come on, man.
This ain't the 2nd round. You and this is what Jerry would do. Jerry make a luxury pick, moving into the 1st round for a running back.
That's the old Jerry, bro. The new Jerry don't do stuff like that anymore.
Listen, here's the problem. They're all the same. Old money, old bad habits, die hard. You know what? I right now want to add another pick just because of the. Hey, tell me something. Is this crazy?
Nah, that's crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, I know my Cowboys, man. They do not make trade ups like this no more. It's unrealistic. They don't do it no more.
Fizz, you're lucky right now. One.
I mean, we in a wild draft.
You're lucky right now that one that you're
real life they would never.
I'm gonna take a little pity on the sickness and all that, and kind of put some dismissal there. If y'all give me time to pull this up, it will take me far less time to pull up some absolutely garbage ass trades Jerry's done made over the years.
But we talking give me the last 4 years. He don't make them trades no more, bro. Listen, he don't.
That's because nobody takes them cheap ass trade offers.
Well, bro, so that's what I'm telling you. He don't pay free agents no more.
Here's DB just gave me the other question. Okay, what's done is done.
All right,
what's done is done, Dad.
We ain't even get to pick.
Well, you're gonna pick it, right?
No, we didn't receive nothing. You didn't give us anything.
That would be so fucking,
that's what I'm like. What?
That's the Jerry type of trade I'm talking about. Hey, yo, that's great.
So I'm like, hold up, what the hell is this?
That's what I was trying to do.
Gave away 4 picks.
Hey, bro, that's what I was trying to do the whole time.
Y'all don't
even know that's what I was trying to do. Oh,
I'm like, hold up, what?
Oh, that
show you how ridiculous this is.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe. Like sticking it to somebody. Oh my gosh.
They need to switch up the win, but they just rhetorical, bro.
All right. And now that this went down, Fizz, now that this went down, you have to add something to the trade.
Nah, you just made us giving them picks.
No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. That would be hilarious.
Hey, that was wild.
All right. Okay, so now we've corrected the error. We're gonna make another error.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, yo,
we just gonna live with it. We're gonna live with it.
No. So look, you said Devin Neal, but Fizz, DB said Giddens will be fun.
Yeah, I don't mind Giddens.
I also think that he's not really my guy. I don't love Jaden Blue, but I feel like that could be a very Jerry thing to do as well.
I'm not gonna lie. I had Neil on one of my college teams last year, so I just know a little bit more about him. That was why I screamed that name.
All right, so Fizz has a little listen, but this is his team, right? It's
I got a
Fizz's
little.
team,
I got a
it's his guy.
little. I got a little sweat in the game with Neil, man.
All right, let me ask you. I'm gonna pose a couple quick things here, right? Rashard Smith, D-Bro is out here when he sees this going crazy. He loves him. I think it's too much. I think it would be a Jerry thing to take someone that's seemingly unknown. Devin Neal, I think, is what would make, kind of makes sense. I feel like the upside player, what Jerry would do here is like Giddens. What do you want to do, though, Fizz? It's your team. It's your star.
I mean, if it's up to me, I'm going Neil, but I don't mind Giddens either, though.
Hunter sure has a hive out there. I love what, dude. Are you kidding? Jarquez Hunter would be awesome. You know what, Fizz? I need you to say it with your chest. Otherwise, I'm giving you Giddens because I feel like Giddens has a little bit.
I'll take Giddens, bro. I'll take Giddens.
I'll take Giddens. Okay, he'll take Giddens. Of course you will. It's cost you 4 picks. You're good.
No, we just got it with no picks this time.
That's true. Actually, you got that one for free. Okay. The last pick. Who wants it? The Rams are back on the clock and they're ready to. They're ready to. They're ready to raise the pillage.
And give them Abdul Carter.
McVay's like, listen, I know technically we all agreed that next pick in the next round we can draft defense, but if you remember early in the chat, you know what? We're going to do this. Remember early in the chat, somebody said he's going to be a converted offensive player. He's a hybrid player.
McVay would literally trade 4 firsts to the whoever
Abdul
got
Carter
picked 32. Whoever got picked 33 just to take.
Abdul Carter becomes this. They try to convince people it's Travis Hunter thing, but reality is he's the next Aaron Donald.
Nah, we can't. If we did that though, we gotta let my boy do that. We gotta let Johnny get that one. We can't do that one. We did Johnny dirty on that.
This is our last chance to make a negative impact on people's day before we get out of here. Like it could be a lot of different things that take place.
That would have been dirty though. I ain't gonna lie.
That would be awesome. You know what? Hold on. Let's think something out here. Okay. Is it worth the vibes for Pops of Dylan Gabriel or Will Howard? Right. Somebody getting crazy on Will Howard. This late round Kool-Aid that I can't believe we're even talking about. Or we can't do it for Terrence Ferguson. I'm sorry. Let me ask you guys this. Can we get what was his name? Where is he at? Come on. Quinn Ewers. People go crazy. I'm not doing that. Torrey Horton, though. Mike's a big Torrey Horton stan, and I like Torrey Horton. I think while he's not here, I gotta put a little Mike Crystal stamp on this thing, I
don't mind that, man. Listen, I'm a Merlin guy. I'm a tie like Ty Felton too. So, but I don't mind Torrey Horton.
But here's the thing, right? I feel like it's not going to be the Rams that take him, which means
for sure
to make this happen, we got one last thing to do first.
Oh, y'all know what it is. Pops, I was going to say Dylan Gabriel, man, but we about to trade it out.
Sorry, Pops. Listen, you were top of mind. It's just business got in the way. Sorry, man. We're gonna make up on the next one though. All right.
Now, Fanning was the pick DB, but then we threw Dallas Goedert in the mix, so
yeah,
I kind of X'd it out.
Fizz got kind of carried away. It's one of those things like when you get carried away, you forget like, damn, I had a sweet idea. Now I kind of messed that one up, but it was still a good one. Now, who's gonna go get? Who does this? Mike. You know who absolutely does this? The clowns. The clowns. You know what? Hold on.
Bro, what do they have left?
Listen, what they have left is going to bleed. I'm trying to think, can that even, you know what? Here. They make the criminal, the when you go after a fish right now, what is everybody doing? They trying to go get their 27 first. The Browns are that. Oh, Fizz, look at this. Fizz, look at this, bro.
Man. Bro, they don't have anything left. I mean, they might as well draft Bow Wow at this point.
But look, though. But Fizz, on paper, Travis Hunter, Cam Scatterbo, and Horton.
I mean, they gave us 2 firsts for Scatterbo, though. I don't know.
I mean, look. What's done? The cost of what took place is done.
Yeah, they right. You're right. But that's a solid, hey, Scatterbo and Hunter. Sheesh. I like
that's
that.
What I'm saying. Like, Fizz, Listen, we paid. It was a payday loan. We knew it was a payday loan. We'll worry about paying that back later, though.
Sorry, Jeezy. Yeah, we got to end with a bang, man. How you feeling? Shit. Oh, dang, you made the pick.
I did.
I didn't even see it.
Well, we all knew the Browns were making it, and they're gonna listen. This is diabolical, and I love what I'm seeing. I may have to zoom out on this thing just to give you guys the whole thing. I want you to see the entire package. Can we do this? All right, here we gotta go. Bam. Okay, man.
For those that
we did it.
Want to see the entire package.
We did it, and I know. I was waiting for you to come through with that. Hey, yo, for those that felt like they didn't really make it through because of all that craziness, made it through, man. We did it,
man.
We did a whole first round with no defensive players.
I done coughed out my lungs. I'm drinking tea. My head hurt, and this damn draft made my head hurt trying to figure out what the hell we just put together, man.
And I'm looking at it honestly. I could see it.
Hey, man, go ahead, man. Don't make me cough, man.
Hey, oh, this is let me ask you guys right now. Besides Cam Ward and Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders, how many of these picks are like? How much of this could be realistic? Like, where did we go off the rails completely?
Well, let's just do it this way. Instead of it being first round, how many of these landing spots can we see in real life at any round? Like,
yeah, well, so to that point, I think
let's just say Scatterbo goes to Cleveland, but later if Trey Harris go, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, we did it in the first round, but these could be realistic landing spots for later rounds too. So,
yeah, I think also like true for real, like the first 6 picks aren't actually crazy.
Nah.
You know, we probably start pushing the envelope slightly with Hampton at 7, but like I've seen Mox with him at 10. I think he's going to get first round capital. Matthew Golden is, he's the golden one. They're chasing him. Fizz is high on Burden. I feel like that is high. It feels like, but Jerry getting a chance to get Burden would be kind of crazy. Like, but this is where it gets crazy. Trev's not going 11, y'all. I love Trev. Not going 11. Not happening.
Nah.
That's where it starts getting nuts. But landing spots that we think could actually happen that are on the board here. To Fizz's point, let's play that game of take the numbers away. Which ones stick out to you? Which ones do you like? Which one are you like, y'all tripping? This well,
I'm gonna look at.
You shouldn't have picked them to go.
I'm gonna look at the later pictures. The early ones, like you said, they kind of make sense. I will say, if the Bengals for whatever reason. If the Bengals, for whatever reason, could get Caleb in a second, I think that they 100% would take that pick.
Wait, say that again. I was still.
If the Bengals, for whatever reason, can get Caleb Johnson in the second round, I think 100% they making that pick. And yeah, I think that's a perfect pick for them.
I like it. I feel like the Bengals. Let me say this: They kind of do things the Bengals way, no matter what that is. You can try to tell yourself a story of what they're going to do. The Bengals kind of surprise still all the time. Like the fact that they signed both for real at the same time, like they did their deals at the same time, y'all. Like,
yeah,
like that's. I don't think they have I feel like at some point they have to start dressing other things than what they're just fun.
They do.
Like
they do.
Just playing Madden. But you know what? Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah,
Caleb.
I mean, I like the Isaiah Bond to the Raiders. I think again the Raiders are Raiders, and that's their type of pick. 100% Chip Kelly and Pete Carroll. Like, look, if he available, he fall into us in the third round for no reason. We gonna take him.
There's a few landing spots I love here though. Okay,
Dylan Sampson.
Dylan Sampson, the Denver
for sure.
I mean, 100%, right? Trevion Henderson, while it won't be 11, if he went to Frisco, and honestly, even if it was round 3, but round 2, like, oh, bam,
that'd be crazy.
It will. I think there will be a weird thing. People will really like it, the idea, but then they're like, damn, but with Christian McCaffrey, is Christian McCaffrey going to play 88% of snaps? We're just waiting for him to get hurt again. So it might take a little bit of excitement off the rip, but the waiting games are worth having. Damian Martinez, though, man, the Commanders, I love it. The only thing is, like, are they really gonna have him and Brian Robinson out there? Just like, I like it, but it also might not be as great as we think.
Yeah, their styles. It wouldn't.
You know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
I will say though that if the Cowboys also get, whether it's Giddens or whoever, you were talking Devin Neal, if that's a round 2 pick that the Cowboys make at the running back position, even if it's like early round 3, bro, that's something that's gonna be more, what you want in fantasy for sure.
Well, what you think about Philly moving Dallas Goedert and getting Arroyo at some point in the draft? I don't mind that either.
I think that'd be kind of crazy. But at the same point, like it kind of would make sense where they got a little bit of a somehow cheap ass freebie in that deal. It felt like, but that they have all this money they have to keep paying, right? They paid AJ Brown, they paid Smitty, they paid Hurts, they really didn't pay Saquon. Sorry, it was basically free.
Oh, we know Carter gonna break the bank in about a year.
But yeah, so like Goddard can't get no bag, and we got to get a discount version. He's not as good as Goddard, and he doesn't have the complete game. But yeah, I could see it. The Torrey Horton pick to the Browns, you just know that's going to end up a tragedy. It's going to be terrible.
If Joe Flacco there, man, it could work though. It could look like something.
Yeah, but think right now with Travis Hunter, Jerry Jeudy, and
Charles Tillman,
right? Cedric Charles Tillman, Njoku. Horton is going to be a forgot. Listen, he's not going to get any targets. He's going to be on the sideline.
Tillman, bro. I just thought about what I just said.
I was playing.
I literally always call him that, bro. I don't know why.
The Chicago Bears. But
yeah, it's just always in my head. I say that every time.
This would be so great, like right where Horton doesn't get on the field, doesn't get an opportunity. He's not good, and like you totally forget because that was so bad. The added cost of sinking in to do this. I'll say one thing here that I actually kind of like a lot. I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be awesome. This Jaden Higgins pick to the Cardinals would be sweet for.
Yeah, I like that.
All of a sudden, I think the cheap, this really cheap Kyler Murray price in Dynasty could be sneaky, right? You give him Jaden Higgins plus, hopefully him and Marv get better, and obviously Trey McBride's a fucking beast at this point.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
DB getting Tootin to the Raiders as the primary pick is like I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Tootin. I want to see Tootin get a good situation, but that's like almost impossible, and that would be so good for his stock. Like if he's Pete Carroll's top choice in the class, oh my goodness. Stop.
Yeah, I mean we all know Pete Carroll gonna have some fun, man. That's what we do know.
Speaking of fun, I know while y'all may, didn't like a lot of the antics, I had a blast doing this, man. I really did, and
yeah, this is only something we could pull off on Friday, man. I wouldn't do this no other day, but Friday we're gonna keep the vibes going, have a good time.
Yeah,
let's just switch it up,
So also, I will say this, right? So DB talks about fire Andrew Berry. Now, I love that. However, one of the craziest things, I'm gonna give you something to go, ponder after we leave here. Little Browns. The DePodesta thing. I want you. Probably people don't necessarily even know a lot of this tie-in, Fizz. So DePodesta is the money ball guy, the baseball guy. Okay, DePodesta. He is like this. Nobody else has what that role is, but DePodesta is essentially like the GM's consultant and how it has like a little bit of the authority there, and I'm telling you, it doesn't make sense. Haslam has it there, thinking he's smart, and it is that there is something with DePodesta that is that's causing him. It's obviously has him at the top, but like DePodesta is absolutely at fault with all this. So while we're firing Barry, I want DePodesta gone. I want everybody gone. The problem is you can't get rid of the owner, and that's where the problem starts.
Yeah.
But listen, I want everybody else gone. They're gone. It's over. You had a good run. And Shador better be the next coming of greatness, because man, after the Giants done pass, the kid told him to go get Jaden, and now we got Shador. Man, it's Shador better be him, bro. It's gonna need to be now.
Well, speaking of Shador, do we see Shador going to the Saints, man, or what? What we got? I know I brought it up earlier, but
I mean, in my mind, I could see it for sure. In my mind, though, I just feel like this feels like a Giants pick, and it feels like one that just makes so much sense with the Shador's the prime thing and all the attention and the limelight in New York. Where and I also will say I was rocking Malik's jersey earlier. Okay, speaking of which, certified shit. Go check it out. Certified shit. Make sure you dot the I. So it's sh.it. We have a Fanatics partnership. Go get yourself a jersey. And I think Malik would get a nice little boost. Might be artificial because of Shador going to New York, man. What do you think?
Well, make sure you save that draft, brother. I want people to understand how crazy and wow.
Listen, they
made this go.
Without saving it, they will certainly understand it. But this will be something they can always hang their hat on. Like, nah, you got to go take a look at this in the archives.
Yeah, for real. So
we'll call this the trial and error.
Nah, for real. Trade and error. That's what we're gonna call it. Trade and error.
The trial that we had to do to make this happen. All to do.
Nah, for real. Because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I told you, bro. I need to be active. I feel probably 20% better than what I felt when we first started. And I know for a fact, if I was in that bed laying down like I was, I would have felt like nothing. So,
well, you know what? I think Rock left us a long time ago. And listen, it's okay, Rock. But I will say this, right? I don't have I can't give you the T-Rock name, but I think sometimes, while annoying, while you don't necessarily like it, I'm wearing off on people, man, in a chaotic way, There
we go. Hey, I don't mind you, brother. I was gonna go solo tonight, and just so happened, like yesterday, you said add me on, and just so happened that I know I needed you today because if I would have been here by myself, man, it would have been a long night. So
you know what, y'all. I'm about to shed a tear. So nobody. I don't think anyone's ever told me ever. It feels like that they needed me. It's like to be needed again as a Brown.
I needed you, my brother. I
needed someone to need me because I just watched the Browns piss away their future. They feel like they just got
which you actually helped out on. So
I wanted to make sure that I got in the way again. So it was fun, man.
That's it.
Speaking of, it's always a vibe. You may look back at the night like, damn, it was kind of cool, but we did a whole lot of dumb things. It's all right. We'll wake up tomorrow and try to make peace,
Yeah, that's what we're gonna try to do, man. So anything else? I guess before we get up out of here, I know
he was saying I think he wanted to make sure Cedric Tillman, Charles Tillman.
For sure. Cedric the Entertainer Tillman.
Hey, I was trying not to play into it, but I'm like,
nah, you definitely
that's crazy that he kind of hit the Charles Tillman.
You definitely ad-libbed it and hooked it up, so I appreciate that, brother. You clean, like I said, man, I needed you tonight. So I know we're gonna be back on the stream next week. So this ain't the last appearance, but our regular scheduled programs all next week, and then Thursday night, man, prime time real estate.
I don't have the graphic yet. I'm working on it for next week. I'll just tell you this, okay? I'll tell you the very little I'm allowed to. We have a partnership, a beautiful partnership with Signed Shit. That's what we call it. That's our website tie-in. But it's Ultimate Autographs. And Ultimate Autographs is such a fan of us, such a fan of y'all, more importantly. They are showing out for no reason other than showing love to y'all. Some of the giveaways we have coming for the draft stream are ridiculous, but Ultimate Autographs is absolutely legendary for what they're giving away. I don't really know what it is. I just know that it's far too much, and y'all have a chance to get it for potentially free. So y'all ain't gonna want to miss the draft stream anyway, but there's a chance to win some serious memorabilia, y'all.
I'm trying to tell you, man. So make sure y'all there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We will be in the building. I don't know.
This type of a thing, day 3 is going to be right up your alley. 6 hours of this type of a chaos.
We're going to make sure at the end of Thursday night, though, Adam, we post this draft right here and see how far we was off, man. And maybe Friday we go put it back up and let the people.
Here's I think it's one of those things where like we might be able to thread the needle for like 5 picks. Like, oh my God.
Sure.
And then all of a sudden you look by and you know what's coming, but hey, it's a good run, It's a good run.
Let's see if the Cowboys get that first without having to give up anything, man. That's what I like to see.
Fizz also, I'm being loud about the Browns thing. Fizz found a way to get them Luther Burden at 9 and Giddens at 31 when they ain't have no capital, man. Stop.
That's what I'm saying. And look, my boy Random said he's gonna be in Savage once the Patreon. What's going on, brother? You gotta inboxes, man. Let us know what's going on. Hey, listen, man.
I'll tell you this. One thing about you is this is a decision he made that was not random that you will really like.
Not random for sure. So at least he said that it's playing around, it's messing up. We don't know. But I look forward to seeing your tag in there, brother. Hope you make your Discord name the same, man. I hate when people got 4 different names, and I'm like, bro, I don't even remember who this is.
But listen, that is kind of the shithead way, and then you kind of eventually Xbox for one actually is known by, Dan, Xbox. He's got like 5 different. He's got alter egos, but random. If you just keep, I could see the shithead and Savage in you at certain points throughout, like the all caps out of the nowhere, like. You're gonna fit in perfectly. You're gonna enjoy yourself, man. You're gonna have a good time. Just keep that same unique shitty energy. We're gonna have a fun time, bro.
Nah, for real, man, for real. So,
which situation was that? Sorry. Oh, DB. Listen, I promise you, some of them I see, some of them I'm skimming. I'm trying my best to navigate. I'm not actually ignoring you.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, DB. We thought that you didn't want to participate, brother. Now it seemed like by the pick 9, you was with it. You was in it. You know what I'm saying?
Fizz, this is what we learned at the expo, right? You start giving people a chance, they start taking ownership of it. They all of a sudden, it wasn't his idea, but he loved it. He feels like it was as good as it could have been. Now didn't give him enough shine. What happened? There's only me and the other guy in here. Damn, DB. DB's out here like.
At first, he was like, man,
you don't even have nobody in here. I'm the
only
only one in here watching. Damn. All right, hold on. DB, let me just try to, before we get off the rails completely and leave, where did I miss you? What specifically did I miss real bad?
We missed something, man.
Oh, Ollie Gordon?
Yeah. You said Ollie.
Listen, that's what I was meaning to talk to you about this, DB. All right. There's gonna be a lot of these running backs because there's so many we like that get left out. And I didn't mean it to be Ollie, but today it was Ollie, man.
And today it was Ollie, man.
Well, Ollie Gordon was the second. He was the second.
Look like you getting a lot of love for that Commanders jersey, man. Mom said, "What's up?" I mean, you can't have both my parents rocking with you, brother. But
listen, the one thing about me is I'm gonna mess a lot up, and I'm gonna do a lot of things weirdly. But I also am one person like, hey, I got Fizz's parents. They rock with me, man. That's just what it is, They know what's up. They rock with the brand, bro. It's the brand.
Check on me. Make sure I'm good. Make sure I'm healthy because your boy going out sad.
Listen, right now, they're picking the favorite. They're picking what looks better at the moment. They're like,
yeah, I look like.
Listen, my son at this point, like we got to get him healthy, but we don't rock with Jaden Daniels and Adam right now.
That's it, man. That's it.
If you can't beat him, join him, right? Jaden Daniels, man.
Yeah, hey, we'll see, man. Well, like I said, we will be back next week, regular scheduled, everything. Next Friday night, though, we won't be here. We'll be on a draft stream. We got some cooking up for Friday morning, though.
2 Fridays from now, right?
Yeah, so Friday. No, you're right. Damn, I'm tripping, bro.
It's okay. Listen, right now, you're trying to get to the future so bad.
Brother. I'm sick, man.
When you're sick like he is, you went out of the present so bad. You're thinking about the future.
I'm 100% tripping, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For everybody else, you will be here next Friday.
Yeah, we will
like normal. Okay.
We'll be here. I ain't gonna lie, man. My temperature was up a little bit, man. Now I'm cooling. My fan right here. I gotta give me some more tea. Get these vocals straight. And
hey, T-Rock, Tarek, listen, man. We need you. The meatloaf,
my boy, man.
We need it now.
I need my boy, man.
We need the hot toddy, bro.
So we gonna get up out of here, man. We appreciate y'all being in the building. We got
love y'all. Love you, moms.
I was about to say, well, I saw a comment, but I ain't see it. All right, cool. So we out of this thing. You know how we get down. You know how we do it. Let's get it popping, baby. What you got?
When
you supposed to say hi and we get up out of here, man.
Oh, I was about to rock with your whole song. I'm sorry.
We out of here, man. We out of here. See y'all next Friday.
They ain't trying to see me win. Baby. You heard it. Who I am, and you told me that.